All right. Oh shit. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Something. Oh, time to talk some shit. This is it, dude. This is it. I'm really excited for this. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for this. We got a lot of...
How do we split loot for money?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. I'll give you guys like 5% or some shit.
Let's go.
1 cent
All
every
right.
fucking stream? Hell yeah.
Yo, fuck you, Pooks. Hey, I got nothing, alright? If you want, I got the fucking nader smells and shit. That's all you get, probably. In a few, anyways. Alright. Alright. Welcome, everyone, to this fucking, probably a mess of a podcast. I mean, I don't know about you guys. This is my first time fucking, I don't know, organizing a podcast, fucking being in a podcast, etc. Bed mister then shit. I'm gonna try my best to fucking talk to chat and shit.
Fuck you, what?
Dude, we're looking fucking fire, dude.
Am I much louder than others? Alright, let me fucking audio fucking balance this shit.
Yeah, you're already fucking up.
No, my career.
Yeah, stream is over. Bye, guys. Good podcast.
Bye, stream's over. We need an ending stream title. We need an ending stream thing. Get on
Oh,
that.
for
Skull.
fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah, someone
Terrible.
gotta fucking draw that. Hang on.
It took me a hot fucking 5 minutes to draw that starting up shit, by the way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Not a lot of
okay.
not a lot of
Like
effort,
chapter.
obviously, but we're chilling, big chilling.
We are chilling.
Big chip.
Alright, but anyways, right? This fucking podcast shit. It's supposed to entail us interviewing each other, right? Interviewing your shit. Just to fucking, I don't know a lot more about each other and shit. You know what I mean?
Gotta get
Exactly.
Fuck it, dude. We have nothing to
Fuck
do.
it, dude.
Fuck it.
that too.
Yeah, fuck it.
Have him fucking show up. So like,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
fucking waiting for a fourth guy. But it's alright though, we can fucking start before that.
Yeah, he's
We,
gonna
we
come
were,
in the fucking
dude.
hand the other
Okay,
buttons.
we were actually supposed to start like an hour earlier, but fucking we just stalled around like an idiot, or like
no, you
idiots.
stalled around. What?
Actually, yeah, you're right. I was the one that fucking stalled around. You guys were fucking enforcing that though. Fuck you.
It didn't do anything. Keep me out of this.
Terrible. All right. Okay. So
So-
I, being the fucking unorganized host that I am, right?
Mhm.
I didn't fucking prep any questions.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be like fucking all random shit, right? Mute skull, dude.
Yes, he knows he has experience.
So we fucking talk shit about each other. It's gonna be great. Get
Get
to
this
know each
money.
other, etc. Let's get this thread.
Fucking Nader.
Let's get
And
this,
etc.
etc.
And etc.
All right. Okay. So let's give this a hot question, a first fucking question, a starter.
Should we introduce ourselves, or is that unnecessary?
Should you go for it? I don't know. A lot of people know you anyways, right?
Well, Skull fucking muted himself, so I guess I'll go.
Did he?
Or do you want him since you're the host? Oh my god, Apple Man! My fucking man!
Let's just.
Okay,
Let's just.
fucking. Okay. I exist. Hi. I'm Art.
That's Erst, the fucking man. The guy who fucking used to speedrun like 1,000,000 times a day, but now he doesn't. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Lag.
interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I actually have no idea, or I don't know a lot about Erst, so this is gonna be sick. Probably.
This is gonna be so epic.
What the fuck is
I have
Skill Dude doing?
That's the most important thing.
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Oh my god, how could you do this?
This guy's just pulling an RD on us, man. I'm fucking.
He just came over.
We need somebody like fucking Gab and Freno. Who the fuck is up for this right now? Fucking at me. CT, fucking come up.
Who wants to join? Literally anyone who wants to join.
It's fucking great. Something. I don't know. Yeah, this
Hey,
is
do you feel it's necessary to
clean start.
introduce yourself, or you think that's already figuring good?
Bummer joined the podcast. I'm just fucking. Should we actually wait or should we fucking go for it? It's fucking. I don't know.
When's Skull gonna be back? He's never gonna be back.
Good luck. I'll just be the viewer. What? What? If you get paid, what the fuck, dude? Who do you think I am, dude? I'm not like this fucking. The guy that's got a lot of fucking clout. Fuck that.
Mm,
I
not
won't
that.
be back today.
He did with school. There we go.
Honestly, just fucking leave the call then, honestly. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be here, leave a call.
Okay, yeah, this is a great start to the fucking business. This is great.
So so since we're interviewing each other, what the hell do you want to know about
Alright.
each other?
Start a question that I've always wanted to know is what the fuck is your username? Like honestly. Fuck
Okay.
is your username.
Okay.
Give me some intel. Give me the business.
So I'll give you the business on my name. So for a while, So I didn't have a username for like anything because I didn't use anything until I was like 14 because
Okay.
my parents wouldn't let me get anything because I didn't have a computer. I just had an iPad and I couldn't really log into anything on that
Hmm.
because it was a hassle to sign up for anything. So eventually, when I was like, okay, I should probably start signing up for stuff. That was when I was just randomly playing Marble Madness, which is just an old NES
Classic.
game. It's fucking hard as shit, by the way, but it's good. But I was just playing that, and randomly, I was just moving my D-pad around the screen randomly, not looking, and pressing buttons. It spelled Arst.
No fucking way. You know what's really funny about that is that RD has a similar fucking story. Except he
What's
was like
RD?
fucking 12 and shit. He just like fucking slammed his fucking two hands like down on the fucking keyboard and it spelled out RD21. And that's what fucking makes his username.
Nice,
Fuck, dude.
nice.
Alright, but for any one of you guys who actually don't know about my fucking username, it's pretty fucking stupid. Fucking first and foremost. Fucking, it's pretty much just the, and then my first name, and then two.
Wait, your name's actually Nader?
Yeah. Did you not know
shit.
that?
No, I did. I thought you always said it as a joke. Like, yeah, my name's Nader.
What the fuck was that? Terrible. Nah, but
That's actually pretty good.
it's fucking stupid, but yeah, I don't
Hey.
know. I fucking made that username when I was like fucking, I don't know, 10 or some shit. Back in Facebook. Back when fucking Facebook was a thing, right? Fucking, and then the other thing. I don't know.
Soothe
Yeah,
the world.
fucking social media pressure and all of that. Being fucking 8 on the internet, it was fucking sick.
Mm.
You ever have those fucking moments where you just fucking look back at your old shit and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh my god. You just fucking go back to my Facebook and just fucking laugh away. Fucking Mario levels, remember that?
Mario. Do not go on my YouTube channel and do not look at old videos. Please don't do that.
Fucking terrible. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking spicy shit in there. You got like fucking. I remember this one time I was like fucking talking to one of my normie friends back then.
Mm.
I was like 10, right? And I vividly remember calling him a big fat poop. I think. The best part about that is that my friend was like actually like fucking mature. He was like 16 and he was fucking getting pissed off about it. That's the most retarded part about that. Terrible.
Fucking good.
Fucking big fat poop.
Big fat poop.
Okay. Okay, so now that we got that covered, right?
Mm.
How period.
How?
Okay, but how did you fucking get into Fangames? Because I actually have no idea where the fuck it came from. You just came out of nowhere, actually.
Okay, so do you want to know the very beginning or do you want to know
Fuck
when
yeah.
Okay, very beginning. Alright. That goes way back. It goes like 2014 2013 or 2012.
Oh shit.
Or 2014. Well, in 2014, I was how old? 2014, I was 13. Okay, so that had to be 2014. Yeah. Let me check. I'll look on my YouTube to see when I upload some videos, because that would tell me more about it. But when I was...
What? You know what's the funniest part about that is that whenever somebody screen shares or whatever, Art's fucking shit explodes. My god, what the fuck is going on, dude? You guys enjoying this podcast? This is great. I'm big chilling. How are you guys doing? How did you first come into Fangames? Fuck face. His fucking mom is probably here or some shit if I had to guess. Terrible. Yeah, but how the fuck are you guys doing tonight? And by tonight I mean today. Because I usually fucking stream at midnight or whatever. Yo, what the fuck, dude? Oh! Back in fucking unison? Hello? Ooh.
Doxed me! Are you fucking kidding me?
It was a good minute without you, sir. It was a good minute.
Oh my god.
God, he's retarded. What the fuck, God?
Why do we have two people that are in call and not fucking doing mic? And then one of them doxes me when he joins.
It's okay, we'll just focus on your beautiful face, probably.
Well, so
Maybe
when
got
did I
fucking
cut
nothing
off?
else. I don't know, you were
When
like
did I-
talking about like fucking, you were in 2014, something happened.
Oh, okay,
et
so
cetera.
I played I Want to Be the Guy when I was like 13 or 14 or something. Around then. I played it because I played a lot of old NES games that were considered hard, and I always enjoyed the challenge of them. So I did.
Alright.
And I played I Want to Be the Guy, and I beat it in like a month. It pissed me off to no end. I hated it. As soon as I beat it, I deleted it immediately and have never played it since. So there was that. But then, about a year after, I had always seen videos and speedruns of a game called I Want to Be the Boshi.
Okay.
And then I played that. It was hard. It made me mad, but a lot less mad because I actually enjoyed Boshi for the most part. It was just hard. And once I beat that, that was in 2015. Heck, I was right on the money. Cool.
Huh.
So after I beat that, it was I was like, okay, these are pretty fun, you know. These
Yeah,
games, I like platformers. They're pretty good.
That's actually pretty interesting though that you fucking
Yeah. See,
I'm
but
into-
that isn't the end of the story, all right? We still got some more.
Okay.
So then, like, half a year after that, or a year after that, I eventually was just scrolling through YouTube because I watched a lot of Fangame videos, like a lot of yo-yos and stonks speedruns. Like when I knew nothing about Fangames, I saw those and I was like, wow, these games are fucking insane. Like, as a normal person probably would, not having seen these things.
Okay.
But then eventually, I came across a video that was, I want to be the diverse all bosses. The video has way too many views. However, I saw it and I was like, wow, this looks really fucking good. This looks like Boshi, except better.
And you just tried it out?
Yeah, then eventually, like, it wasn't after I saw that I tried it out. It was like a month after that when I was trying to find where I could get these games. That was when I tried it out, and I played it. It was really hard, but I had a pretty good time, and it was like, man, this is the hardest thing I've been up to this point after Boshi. And then from there, I just, like, I always heard about Kill the Guy, so I eventually played that. That was fun, and then I've just been playing more and more fan games. And then eventually, I saw one of Den's Run the Marathon speedruns,
Oh yeah.
and that, I was like, holy shit, this game looks absolutely fantastic. And that was when I was starting to get like a lot more into fan games. And so then I played it, I loved it, I played it again, I loved it, played it again, I loved it. So then I started speedrunning. And that's when I started
And
streaming.
that's when you fucking grew. Oh shit! As a fucking a gamer. All right. But
So,
yeah,
yeah,
the
and
thing
then-
is that I actually didn't know you at all until like right when I fucking saw you speedrunning shit.
Yeah,
That's pretty-
I was nobody until like I'd say A this year and B when I started speedrunning and run the marathon.
That was like in fucking 2016, right?
No, that was me. Speedrunning was in summer of 2017.
Was it? Shit.
Yeah, it was after Fangame marathon, like towards the end of August, mid-August.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. No, it's not. That's cool. I kind of do have a fucking similar story though.
Mhm.
Let me just. Okay. Let me just. Let me
How could you
just.
ban him? Shouts
I
to
love
dead.
you, Wolfie.
Oh,
Alright.
Wolfie did it. Heck.
Yeah, it was Wolfie. But it's okay. Alright. But my story is a bit similar, right? In the fact that I just fucking, I don't know, I was just like lurking on YouTube since like fucking 2011 or some shit, right? And no, the guys that were actually fucking constantly playing fan games and shit, right? It was like fucking Ultra Gamer, fucking Frag, fucking Flippy or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And
Okay.
no, there were like fucking Spanish people, and I was like, oh shit, I know Spanish! Exclamation mark! And I was like, okay, I can probably like kind of fit in, probably, maybe, perhaps. I mean, I saw them like fucking playing classic shit like fucking Love Trap, fucking Tribute, shitty games that are, or fucking now considered shitty games, and which I fucking love and all that. Then you got shit like Galaxy. Okay, Galaxy was the first game where I was like, okay, this is genuinely fantastic to play. It was like one of the first fucking fan games where I actually thought, okay, this is actually fucking fun. And no, I don't know. From there, it was just like fucking just trial and error, fucking playing fan games and shit. I was somewhat young at the time. I was fucking immature and shit. I was like,
Yeah, of course.
a bit
we all-
about fucking fan games and shit. You know, I knew about Twitch's existence back in like fucking 2013 or whatever the fuck. But I was this type of guy who was like, I don't want to incorporate to the fucking Twitch community for whatever fucking reason, right? So yeah, I was like fucking big chilling in the forums or whatever. Not the KN forums, the other fucking forums, right? But no, after like fucking 2014, fucking, I think it was like early 2014 when I just fucking came in to my first stream. And I remember vividly which fucking stream I saw. I saw Samurai Man fucking streaming Sunspike with Sumbla in the chat and Ultra Gamer, alright? So I got all of that. And it was like fucking, it was the best shit because I can actually fucking talk to those guys. Like, holy shit. And my stream is fucking dying, it's going red.
Oh shit. Nice.
Okay, so where the fuck was I? But no, that was my fucking first stream, right? And little did I know that I was fucking witnessing history, because fucking Samurai Man wasn't actually a fucking common fan game streamer or whatever. Or was he? I don't fucking remember. But yeah, he was like fucking grinding the fuck out of Sunspike. It was a chill time, etc. Back when he was like not a fucking partner. Yeah, Samurai Man is a fucking speedrunner, I know that. He's like all over fucking Mario and shit. But,
Never heard Samurai Man. Gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, fucking Odyssey, right, that's the fucking game. Alright. But no, after that I was just fucking trying to incorporate to the community, the fucking Twitch community. That's when like I heard fucking people like Para or whatever. You got Para, you got fucking Sumbla, you got fuck, I don't know. I don't think you know, I actually didn't know anything about Stomp back then. Yeah, you're right.
Huh.
I don't even remember fucking Stomp streaming back then. Damn, terrible.
10 shots. Oh,
Dude, 10 shots. Oh. Oh.
I was never around for those days, unfortunately.
I'm trying to think of other streamers, dude. Oh yeah, obviously, fucking Dennis fucking K2 runs, obviously, right?
Did you watch Cosmic?
Oh yeah, he was actually fucking streaming big back then. Pretty big, yeah. Fucking like averaged, I don't know, like 100 fucking views every time. He constantly streamed per day or whatever. I think. Fuck if I remember. It's like fucking. It was like the fucking golden age, right? For like streamers and shit. Because like nowadays you don't get to see like a lot of streamers just like fucking. I don't know. You'll fucking barely get to see like streamers are like plus 100 average and shit like that.
Yeah. You also don't see many new Fangame streamers.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see people just
joining
like,
in.
Yeah, you don't see many people nowadays.
It's either that or Apple shit.
It's like once in a while somebody will come by who's like pretty big in a stream, and then everybody from the Fangame community who's always on Twitch will just flock and try to grab them in.
Dude, fucking raise your hand if your fucking first Fangame stream involved K3, right? Because like, okay.
Well, actually, yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me.
That's where everyone fucking starts nowadays. Like, actually. Absolutely not. No, but like that's what I see from like newer people in the community or whatever. They just fucking go on the Twitch directory, and they just, I don't know, what should I stream first? Oh, K3, that's a good one.
The first stream I saw was of K3. The first stream I did of Fangames was not K3, but yeah.
If you fucking see somebody like grinding Kernel or whatever the fuck, it's probably their first stream. Probably. Maybe. I don't even remember what my first stream was. Now that I think about it, I think it was K3. The fucking funny part is, you may see me as a fucking, I don't know, I hate K3 or whatever the fuck. I actually don't, but it's a dark topic.
I could not tell you what the first Fangame stream was. I got no idea.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I started streaming like in fucking 2015 when my stream was like, okay, I could probably fucking stream with my laptop and shit. Because like I had a lot of fucking shitty laptops at the time.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, I remember when I was fucking younger. I used to fucking destroy the fuck out of my laptops back then because fucking terrible. And I know a few people in here has done that as well. I think. But
I streamed on a laptop. My laptop. I'm pretty sure it's corrupt in like 5,000 different ways. It barely worked, but I was able to still stream on it for a while.
Wait, how fucking old is it?
It was my sister's when she was in school that she got it because it was like a private school. Huh. So it was from like 2013 or 2012.
Huh.
So like.
But yeah, back then, right? Back then, my fucking laptops could not last like 6 months. It's impossible. That's how fucking retarded I was, right? But yeah, they were like fucking shitty, cheap ass laptops. They were like fucking $150 back then. It's like fucking 1 gigabyte of RAM, fucking the worst Intel fucking processors and shit. You know what's funny about that is that fucking most of my fucking rage gaming, whatever the fuck, it actually came from fucking Super Mario Flash. I don't know about you guys. Shit like fucking Super Mario Flash, or like fucking Happy Wheels and shit.
Like after I started speedrunning Run the Marathon, once I got more used to like normal fan games, they don't make me that mad anymore, like at all. Like, I'll play something else. I'll die, like, 3 or 4 times on something, and I'll be a mad boy. But, like, with fan games, I'll die to something 100 times in a row, and they'll be like, I can do this.
Yeah, fucking... Me with fan games nowadays, you would have to fucking try really hard for me to get fucking mad. Either that or Chinese needle. Hot take. But that's my fucking controversial hot take of the day. Where the fuck was I? Oh yeah. So, back when I fucking came on Twitch, right? I was like new and shit. Nobody fucking knew me, obviously, right? I didn't fucking release my games to the wiki. God fucking bless.
Oh,
Instead, I fucking released them on the fucking Game Maker sandbox. If you guys didn't fucking know that, it's pretty fucking stupid. Most of my fucking fan games in the sandbox were like fucking shit you would definitely see in like 2012, 100%. But yeah. But no, right after I fucking came on Twitch, I was like, okay, maybe I should fucking make something for this fucking community or something, right? First fucking Fangame. Fuck yeah, Peace. The best part about that though, Peace, is that I fucking released the GMK and not the executable like a fucking normal human being.
Yeah.
I could just release my fucking GMK to the sandbox.
Wasn't there just a button you could press that directly?
Yeah,
upload?
dude. Yeah, exactly. There's this fucking button that says "Publish the game" in the sandbox. I was like, okay, this is great. So okay, I just fucking I press that, and it fucking redirects me into the fucking game sandbox, whatever the fuck, right? You sign in, you put your shit. It fucking sends you the GMK instead of the executable. And I didn't know this because I was fucking stupid back then, right? And I just lost my shit. And then people in the fucking sandbox were like, "Why are you sending the GMK?" I'm like, I don't know. I have like fucking 3 games total there, 100%. Guys
And
are
I
fucking
played-
curious about that. I'm
think-
not gaming too. Fuck you.
I think I played all 3. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure I
you
played
have.
all-
No, actually,
Yeah.
you haven't played hardcore, nor
No, I
chamber.
played hardcore. I
Did you?
played hardcore.
How
Yeah, I
about
played
chamber? How about chamber? How about chamber?
Chamber, I'm almost certain I've played.
Okay, this guy's all caught up. It's good.
I know. Yeah, hardcore demo. Yeah, I beat that. Yeah. And then your other one, it's named something else, but the title of it is called "I Want to Be the Hardcore Demo."
Oh yeah. I just didn't even fucking bother changing the fucking things, the assets or whatever the fuck. Way too lazy for that. Oh yeah. Oh dude. Okay. The best fucking part about all that is that I don't know if you guys remember this game. Like only fucking oldies will get this. All right. Only 90s kids. Okay. If you guys remember a game called I Wanna Make the Endurance, that game has this fucking GMK file in the fucking in the fucking thing, right? And after you clear the game, you fucking get the GMK. And I, like the fucking genius that I am, right? I use the fucking game's GMK as a fucking template to make my fucking games, right?
Nice.
Oh my god. Hilariously shitty old games. I mean, surely, right? Everyone's got their shit, right? Dang,
Yeah,
a podcast Omega lol. I agree. But,
Dude, Weird Game is the best.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, Peace has like a million of those. It's fucking like, I don't know.
Mm,
And then like CT has like fucking Luigi or some shit. I actually forgot who the fuck made Luigi. Damn. I think it was Stunk, now that I think about it.
yeah, I think it was Stone because he was making Luigi 2 some time ago, but he never released it.
Big fuck. Alright, but anyways, right? I was like really into game making back then. Fucking 2013, 2014 or whatever the fuck. So me being highly influenced by K3. I was actually a fucking K3 boy back then. I want you guys to know that. I was a
Still-
fucking K3 boy back then. I was like, holy fuck, this game is great, and so forth. And therefore, and thus, and etc. I made I Wanna Kill the Nader 2. That's when it fucking happened.
Wait, you made that before Neon?
What? How do you not know that?
I didn't know that. I thought that was like a recent thing.
Imagine if I...
Neon 2 was like at least 2016.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if I fucking released that after Neon? People would be fucking
Dude, I figured
chopping
it was
my
like
dick off.
somebody else who made it mentally off of your name.
terrible. What the fuck?
Oh, that makes it way better. Holy shit.
Nah, I would never fucking release that meme game or whatever the fuck. A fucking intentionally retarded shit. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, that's when fucking Kill the Knitter 2 came out, right? And, I thought to myself, okay, this is me, right? I legitimately thought to myself, okay, this is gonna be the next K3. 100%. I don't give a shit, this is gonna be it. No matter
K3
what.
and 2, which one's better?
Like, all of you that are like, fucking, why the fuck does the maker think that he's gonna be this good, or whatever? I fucking thought that before, alright? Yeah, it really makes you think, Hector. It really does.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. That's pretty good. Pretty
Alright.
good guess.
But, okay. As for Kill the Knitter 2, right?
Mhm.
In comes Para to the story, right? In comes Para, and he was like fucking, he was the big shot. He was the fucking guy back then, right?
Mhm.
He still is, but like he's less of a big shot. But, fucking, he starts up the video game. Dude, I fucking remember that stream like it's fucking yesterday. Fuck. It was the fucking stream that fucking, where I fucking actually grew pubes and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember that. But yeah, fucking, started off with the fucking exclusive, non-exclusive readme. I remember that. Fucking misread my name at first. It's pretty good.
How do you say it?
As understandable, right?
How do you say your name?
Later. 100%. In English, right? But there's like a
Yeah.
million other fucking, yeah, like,
Mhm.
Nadid for like fucking Portuguese. Fucking,
Mhm.
and they got Arabic and so forth. Because my name is actually a bit from the fucking Middle East. Didn't know that. But, dude, Watson, okay. If Para fucking streamed your game, right, it was the exact same feeling as fucking Judgment Day. On, like back then, right? Today it's kind of like, it's lost its effect, alright? It's lost its effect, obviously. But, like, holy fuck. Yeah, that's rough. But, where the fuck was I?
So I take it that Para had a good time playing your game.
Yeah, there's a reason why I fucking remember that stream vividly. I really hope Para does as well. He probably doesn't. He probably
Yeah.
doesn't. But, I just started my game. He was like, oh my god, I just remembered something. Hey, that was the times where Para used to like fucking give a fuck and save hacks through your video game if it was impossible or whatever.
He did that?
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, he used to do that for like fucking Guy Lovegood's shit as well, and it was fucking hilarious. You remember that fucking go to the cock shit? Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
Fucking golden era. But yeah. Para had that power. Para was the big man. He was everything behind that shit. If everything was hard for him, or if anything was hard for him, he's safe hacking.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking. But nah, everybody in his stream was like fucking. I don't know, what is this shit? Who is this guy? What the fuck is this guy? What is he doing? This guy should fucking jump off a cliff or something. Not to that extent, but
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean. I also remember right after I left Para stream in like fucking I don't know. I was really fucking sad, obviously.
Yeah.
Because like constructive criticism, that was another world for me, alright? Because I don't know, I fucking uploaded shit to my sandbox, mind you.
Mhm.
And
And you upload Hobo Sword for the Happy Wheels.
oh my fucking god, that was like 2011. Did you see that? My god, golden era.
Mhm.
But now on fucking Para stream, I would just like fucking try to defend myself. Oh, maybe I should have done this. I should have done that. Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe. And then people were like, "Oh, says the creator." Like, says, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But nah, he was like, fucking go back to the drawing board, etc. And I was like, okay. I was sad, obviously, but that's the way how fucking Judgment Day goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now right after that, you got fucking. I went to fucking Denfarok's stream one time. I said hello on the chat room thing, right? First guy I see tells me to fucking stop existing or some shit.
Alright.
Just because I made a shit game. So that's pretty fucking interesting, right? Thankfully, I don't remember who the fuck said that. Thankfully, otherwise I would be all over their shit, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. That's when I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking done with this community. I'm gone. I'm retracting. I'm retracting from the big streamers chat rooms now. I'm gonna fucking big chill with the fucking smaller guys. And that's when I met fucking CD Mans and fucking Babui. I don't know if you guys fucking heard of them. I should really get him there, actually. He's a really good guy. I love that guy. Yo, fuck you, peace. But yeah, I don't know. So I just fucking started just like, I don't know, lurking and shit. Started being normal boyo, etc. Yeah, Babui, dude. That guy's fucking old. I still have him as a fucking friend on Discord. Thank God. Yeah, French community. I remember that. But no, I fucking incorporated myself with the fucking French community, I guess. And by French community, I mean like fucking 2 or 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were like really fucking nice. Like they fucking... I came into their chat once and they were like, oh fuck, you made this game? I'm pretty sure somebody was playing Killzoneator 2 back then, by the way. They were like, holy shit, you made this game? This is sick. I was like, yeah, I made this game.
Yeah, I made this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm confident in myself. I'm big chillin'. I don't know. They just fucking started embracing me and shit. I was like embracing them, etc. Holy fuck, Hector, that's actually a really good analogy. But yeah. Nah, fucking chilling with MXM, fucking Babui, Vipair, and people like that. And eventually they fucking... I don't know, eventually we fucking started doing like roulette races and shit. It was like the most fun shit. It's really fun. This is all back in fucking 2013, by the way. I got like a lot of fucking stories. A lot of them. Hence why I have like no fucking water right now, and my throat is as dehydrated as a fucking cactus.
Dude, you gotta be like me. I carry around this bottle of water all
I have
day.
fucking nothing, dude. Look at this. Oh shit.
I mean, you don't have face cam, so I don't know how big it is anyway. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking... It's a small bottle. How about you fucking take it away while I fucking get some water, actually? I'm fucking dying. BRB.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, guess I'll talk a little bit more about my story. Even though there's very little to say, because my story has just been me streaming. Not much. It's just played. I know I streamed By the By before I started speedrunning Marathon because I wanted to beat that because that was fun to me. But I don't know what was the first Fangame I streamed. I could not tell you that. Do a Pipepill showcase. I don't feel like getting up. Other community involvements. Oh, I was for a while, like 2013, 14 and stuff. I was 2014. Oh wait, I can actually check this. I can check this. When did UCL season 1 happen? UCL season 1. First vid is from 3 years ago. 2015. Okay, so in 2015, I like summer of actually no, it'd be like late 2014, early 2015. I started watching a lot more Pokemon vids because like I always watch a lot of Pokemon vids, like Nuzlocke and stuff, because of Pro Jared and other people. Because I used to watch a ton of the like a lot of the normal boots people, a lot of the hidden block people who would do a ton of old game reviews and new game reviews and stuff like that. And they're like high quality, well, high quality by back then standards, but they were fun to watch, and I always enjoyed them. So when eventually Pro Jared did a Nuzlocke, I was like, oh shit, what's a Nuzlocke? So then I looked into it. I was like, oh shit, this looks fun. So they did one. I was like, oh, this is fun. And they did a lot. And eventually I grew tired of them. But I never grew tired of Mons. And I'd always played Mons a lot. So I just played a bunch of them over and over again. Played so many of them over and over again. It was always fun. And eventually a bunch of Pokemon YouTubers I watched, and a lot of them I didn't watch, eventually hosted a thing called the UCL. I don't know what, like, Ultimate Championship League. I think that's what it's called. Like, it's shortened to UCL though. And it's a draft league of Pokemon between 16 teams where they just pick a team of Pokemon, but they all have to pick some ones, and things are based on points and tiers based on how good they are. And they battled and played, and I was like, oh my god, competitive looks so fun. So then after that, I started watching the GBA, which is not as popular, but considered more competitive league. And it's like it's like the second most popular league next to UCL, basically. And I watched a ton of that, and that was right around then was when I started thinking like, oh, I should play some competitive mods. And then when UCL Season 2 hit, that was when I got on the scene. Alright, that was when I started playing day in and day out, all the time, just trying to get better and better. And I did, and I improved, and I played just a lot. I got in a lot of draft leagues. I played a lot of just Pokemon Showdown, random matches, seeing how well I could improve myself and see how good of a battler I could become. And eventually, it got old. And I started to hate Mons because Mons is a fucking horrible competitive game. Never, anyone who considers it, please don't play it on a competitive standpoint because it is terrible. So many dumb mechanics that shouldn't be allowed, but are, and it's
Isn't there like a lot of fucking random factors in that shit as well, or whatever?
Yeah, there's so many 10% things that can just fuck you over. You know what paralysis is a 25% chance? No. That is like at least 50. At least. There's no way. But yeah, so I played Mons for a while, and my last competitive battle I had was earlier this year, and I have not played since, because I just started to play Fangames instead more.
JGB has actually fucking told me a lot about this UCL shit. I've personally never fucking... I was never into Pokemon, because RPGs are not my shit.
Yeah, I understand.
But no, he's been like fucking telling me that he was like all over UCL and shit. And he kind of like fucking wanted to try it or whatever. But nah, he just fucking stuck around with like Pokemon Go and shit. He still plays that, by the way. Yeah, classic. Yeah. I wonder if you guys still fucking play Pokemon Go. That'd be a hot take. That'd be pretty interesting. I used to fucking play Pokemon Go like fucking... I don't know. I played it for like 1 month, and that's that. With my fucking brother and shit, and it was like...
See, I didn't have a phone when Pokemon Go dropped, so I couldn't even really play it. But then eventually I did get a phone, and that was when the game actually started to get good, and a lot of its problems were fixed, and I played that for a little bit, and it was fun. And then now I just load it up occasionally when I'm on a vacation, but that's like the only time I do. So yeah.
Your vegetable world record got bopped by Cosmo.
Yeah, I saw that. The world record's bad, I'll bop him back. I got this.
Been on like fucking Pokemon Go and shit. Had to go outside and shit. And so forth. But, fuck, I don't know. I don't know about like fucking going outside and shit. That's like... Yeah.
So, before the Fangame community, what other communities have you been a part of, if you have?
The fucking... Okay. Happy Wheels, right? Happy Wheels. Okay.
Both sword
I
from-
never met up with anyone in that shit, but but I've been there. I mean, I've been there. Fucking Super Mario Flash, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Holy fuck. If you guys just browse through my fucking YouTube, right? My YouTube channel. Click on discussions. There's a fucking website dedicated to my Mario levels back then. I want to share that with you guys.
Wait, do you have a
Shit.
link?
No, I
Do you have a
got
link?
nah, I got this shit. 100%.
I want to see it.
I wonder if you guys can see my YouTube shit. Probably not. Thank God. Okay.
I finally did it. I
Oh,
set up everything.
I thought I fucking started a video and thought Gab was in the background. Gab! It's Gab! It's Gab!
Finally,
He finds the mic.
he finds the mic.
Fucking nerd. Alright. Let me fucking drop this fucking hot link, right? That's my shit. That was my fucking Mario level shit, right?
Oh no, it's a web note link.
Mario level 1.
Mario levels.
Nader Hulil. Nobody knows how to fucking pronounce that, so it's so good. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that, right? That shit right there, I forget how fucking long ago I made that. Probably 2011 or some shit.
Yeah, it's right
That was when I was all over Super Mario Flash shit. Believe it or not, my YouTube account used to have a lot of fucking Super Mario Flash videos. It had like a lot of fucking levels I fucking made and shit. Can't
Nice.
fucking breathe. What is this?
Okay, Nader, why did you think the fucking light bulb was like a really good idea? I wanna know that.
The light bulb's so good.
Okay.
There's a poll
Okay.
on the homepage of your part that says, "Do you like the videos from D-Nader 2?" 2 votes yes, 1 vote
Oh
no.
my
I'm gonna
god.
put that yes
Oh
vote.
my god. You ever just okay? Fucking website creation. I was interested in like the fucking basis of programming and shit. And so I fucking went into this. What the fuck is this called? Webnode. This fucking website. You can create a website off of that, right? And it's got like a million templates. There's this one chick with a fucking light bulb, and I was alright. This is it. 100%. 100%. Dark past. Do you guys have any fucking dark past stories or whatever the fuck? Anything?
That is pretty dark.
Yeah, you go, Gab. I don't really have one because I never really got involved in much because I never had an account for anything.
Alright, let's go Spider Gab.
Okay, what do you want to know? Like my dark past, how I started in Fangames and shit?
Sure, I mean you can fucking go for it. I'm fucking tired of talking.
Okay, so back when I was like 6-year-old, like I like to be a hyper flexer about hard games. I had this like
Would be.
so have you okay so you of course I'm Mexican, so I didn't have money before and shit. So I had like this like cheap version of the NES called the Police Station.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
And I had like this cartridge with like 76 games.
Oh, those are the best.
Yeah, and one of my favorite games in the entire cartridge was Contra. If you know about that game.
Contra. The
Oh yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So before, like when I was like 5, I used to be scared about video games, if you can call it like that. Like whenever I died, I would just like get scared about the game
Oh, yeah.
over screens. And
So did I, man. So did I.
but then like there was like this year transition where I just like became, I guess like a hyper flexor man. I said okay, and I opened Contra and like I already beat it right with like a 30 life cheat code thing,
Yeah.
classic. And
Left, right, BA select start, but that's cheap.
yeah, and then I was like okay, I'm gonna beat it with 3 lives now. And for me, when I did that the first time, I was like hardcore gaming.
Yeah, same.
But then, this is where like it hit me that I like hard games. I tried to do Contra Deathless, like
Oh
when I
my
was like
god,
young.
this guy was like
Oh
fucking
my
big
fucking
game back
god.
then. What were you,
I
like
think I
fucking 6 back
wasted-
then? When you were fucking doing
Yeah.
that? Fuck. This guy means
And
business.
I wasted like how many days? Like 8 days trying to do it, because like consider that the police station was on my grandma's house, so I only went there Saturdays. So like every Saturday I had a chance of getting the thing.
Mm.
And after that's kind of like how I got into like hard games and shit. Now proceed to like 2008 or 7 and stuff. That like on my school there was like this computer room, and
Okay.
everyone was leaving the computer room right after class. Like, it was like one of the last days, so they would let us like play video games and stuff. And I look back, and you won't believe what I see on one of the computer screens. Because I wanna be the guy.
Oh.
So I go back, I check it out, I was like, wow, that game looks cool and stuff. And I started playing it for a bit, and I see that there's like dumb traps and shit. And I didn't like it, but I was like, okay, even if I didn't like it, that looks hard, and I wanna die playing games. So,
Yep.
so the problem with that was that my old PC, I had like this Windows XP PC that just recently died. So when I found out about that game, I was like, oh no, there's nothing I can do. But then 3 days later, my mom comes in with a laptop that like it's like pretty cheap and shit.
Okay.
I'm like, Mom, can I please steal your laptop? And I go
so
like
basically-
I go on a hunt for that game. I didn't know I wanted to be the guy, I think, and I think I fought it with like some dark magic shit.
Searching like hard platformers downloadable.
Yeah, and so I started playing, and I got to like this the Castlevania screen that everyone quits with the spikes moving up and down, and they like accelerate in one part.
Yeah.
That's a classic save.
Uh-huh.
I quit there. I was like, yeah, this game sucks. I don't want to play it ever again. So then I used to like start watching YouTube videos. Like back then, I used to watch like
Battledock,
those
100%.
crazy Mario hacks, Mario World hacks.
Mm.
I think it was like Sugar Conroy and shit. So I was like really into hard games that I couldn't play. And I see Vardock 1
Oh yeah.
playing the
There
same
we go.
game
There
as
we
me.
go. There we go.
I'm like, oh my god, what is this crazy shit? He's better than me. Oh my god. But then on recommended videos, I see I wanna be the Fangame, and I'm like, wait, what's that? And then I see I wanna be the boss, and I'm like, oh no, wait, there's more of these games. And then I ended up finding Frag, Fleepy, and Ultra Gamer,
Exactly.
like the triple gaming squad back then.
Fucking the triangle, etc. Fuck.
Yeah, the triangle. And this, like, I started like investigating about these games. I was like, I didn't like using the computer that much before, but then I started like looking around Ultra Gamer's channel, and I see he has like this Japanese page, pretty crazy page. I open it and there's like 4,000 games or something. I don't know how many were there back then.
Mm.
And I was like, oh my god, this is epic, you know.
I have
It's
a
actually
really
insane.
similar.
I was like, I didn't know there were like 2,000 games, and they all like ran on like old computers. And I was like, I had like a shit computer, so I was like, insane. This is for me. And I have this funny story where like, you could say this is the first time I was like, I watch anime titties because of I didn't have ad block and shit.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, yeah, that's where I got into that stuff, right? So what happened that was I started downloading games that I saw on YouTube videos that people were playing and stuff. So I remember clearly like the first games that I got were Air, GCM, which is like pretty weird game.
Oh,
I don't know
fuck.
if people remember that.
Yeah.
And Ultra had a video of it. And I also got Donald. Okay.
Oh my god.
So of course, I get air and shit. I was playing through it. It was like pretty hard for me, you know. I was like starting with Fangames. I was like the first thing.
Yeah.
I'm fucking. I don't know. While I was playing those 3 games, I was like also downloading random games. Well, those are the ones I remember the most, right?
All right.
And throughout the time, you know, Frag comes up with the, you know, the Skype server that he was making back then. Iwaneros.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah.
Holy fuck! I remember fucking
Yeah,
just. Shit. Sorry.
And I was like, okay, this is like more like Spanish friends. I can talk with people and stuff about the games. But I didn't have Skype back then. Like my mom used it because my dad was like away, and so she used it. So I was like, Mom, can I steal your Skype? Can you teach me how to make a Skype account? And
Nice.
like I made one. And you know what's funny? Like maybe like old people who were in that server might remember it. But my first username was kind of like skulls. You see how Skype puts dots on your like name?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my full name with dots in between.
Ah.
So I basically doxed myself to everyone back then, right? Like everyone could search my Facebook and make fun of me back then. You were smart enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I get in and I was like pretty cool. Like this is like my first contact with like Flippy, because Flippy was like doing the thing where like you had to ask him to get into the server, and he tells me, okay, you could get in, but you need to have Fangame videos on a YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
I was like, wait, I don't even, like, I was like, okay, I'm shit at Fangames. Like, I've never even beaten one. What should I do? So I come back to air, and I swear, I grinded the shit out of stage 1. And I said, okay, there was like this odyssey before about finding a recording program.
Oh my
I think
god.
I went to like
yes.
Fraps, Bandicam, and everything.
Yes. Yes. Oh my.
And I think like my first 8 videos, each of them has a different recording program. Pretty sure. Just to test out everything. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see that the first videos were air, and one of them is like the game is on like the up left corner, you know, and everything else is white. So it's like the worst video I have ever seen in my entire life. It's just like the worst resolution ever. I just like made the cheapest videos, right? And I was like, okay, Flippy, I have some of the dumbest videos right here. And he's like, okay, you can come in. And I was like, oh my god. And you know, like back then, I used to think that people were like this is a true thing, right? Like you wanted to talk to others, but it seemed like people had like, and this is like before, right? It's not like calling out anyone, but like people had a lot of ego and shit. So you'll like try to talk to people, and they were like, "Oh no, I cleared like harder Fangames than you did, so you fucking suck. You cannot speak to me." Except for Flippy, kinda. Like Flippy was the guy that I talked the most in that survey. But then people started joining even more, and that's where I like got to like share some words with like the true first gamers that I met, Skadox and Goran. Goran Clinton, the maker, that like the needle maker that some people enjoy watching, and Skadox that was like one of the craziest like makers back then, but he was like unknown basically. And so basically after that, I was like still trying Fangames. I like already beat Air. Oh, and I want to share this funny story. Like for a really cool question that I got. Like, what's the first person you met outside of like your friends in the Fangame community?
Okay.
For me, when I was playing Air, so there's this stage, right, where there's like this puzzle stage.
Okay.
And I got stuck in one part where you were supposed to right-click an item. But I was really stupid back then, so I didn't try anything. It was like all Japanese letters. And so I was like, okay, what should I do? And I already knew about Twitch back then. So I started streaming the game. And I left the stream on that screen, and I didn't do anything. I just left the stream there. And you won't believe who came in and helped me. I was like the first guy that knew English that spoke to me.
English. Oh, fucking Inferno. 100%.
No, it was Chilling Spark, and I remember it to this day. He came in and he was like, "Hey, I think you need to right click on like the item. I'm gonna leave now. Bye." He just came in to say that, and I see that. I click on it. I'm like, "This community is blessed. Everyone's like really nice. What the fuck?" So I just stopped the stream after. That's just a short story. Okay, so back to the Iwanera server. So Iwanera was like a really like normal server for a long time, but what happened was that the mods and like everyone in general didn't care that much about the server. It was like pretty strict. Like if you didn't speak there for a week, you would just get kicked. You had to be like active and shit. You had like a 1 week vacation. You need to have your phone or something to just like save it. And I didn't have any phones back there, so it was like impossible. Sorry, are you eating at Pringles again?
What the fuck is he doing? I think this guy's fucking munching on some fucking cardboard. What the fuck, dude? Is J Rucker that influential?
Bro, if he donates me 100, if he donates me 10,000 bits, I will do.
I'll take all the income.
No, if he donates 100, if he donates 10,000 bits to me, not you. If he donates you, I don't care. If he donates them to me, I'll try my best.
Oh my god. Alright, continue, sir.
Okay. So what happened was that the mods were like kind of stupid. And you know, you don't gotta like judge people now for what they were before. But Fail used to be one of the worst mods I have ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my god.
He was like a mod of the server, and he used to like spam a lot of shit. But if you said like 2 repeated words, you will get like a fucking warning from him. It was like really crazy shit. And there was like this time where like, have you heard of like, this is like a classic name that only some know, but have you heard of Flippy's girlfriend, like Camilla?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you remember that name. So she started spamming, right? Like she did like a random spam because she was like getting tired of that shit as well. I think we were just like having fun, and then Fail tried to like stalk her and shit. You know, it was like Flippy's girlfriend and shit. And some shit went down, like, you know, Flippy was the owner, and then Fry was like, yeah, she's being stupid. And, you know, like, it just separated after that because it was, like, a fight and stuff. And that's where, like, everyone went to their own ways after that. Like, we just, like, disbanded the server. Everyone got banned from it.
Yeah.
And we had this backup server made by a classic guy, Pipe Tonio.
Oh, yeah.
The maker of I Wanna Be the Iwanero 1 and 2. A classic. And he had this like server which like the main thing was the same server, but like people would use voice channel because it was like blocked on the first server. So like people would talk there. And one of the things with that server was that I was like pretty shy, so I didn't like using my mic before. I used to have like really hard confidence issues about that. Okay. So I just like join calls and like be muted and hear people. And back then the mods for that server were also classic names that you might have heard of. There was King, Guy Lovegood, Pipe,
wow.
And do you know, like, have you seen on some Gals games there's someone called Hammer?
Oh, no, I don't remember that guy.
Okay, he used to have a different name before. He was like Agu Bernarskoni, like a really hard name to pronounce.
Oh, maybe I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like a little kid thing.
Four horsemen. They're like the fucking the Spanish mafia.
Yeah.
100%.
Mauricio wasn't into the fucking Horsemen of the Apocalypse yet. He kind of joined later, I think. So, like, they were like doing they had the server, right? That was like the first guy on his crew. The guy on his crew were like bigger before. They like, then after that they separated a lot. They were also like only Guile, King, and Maori. So right after that, Agu went nuts, and he was like, okay, I want all of the attention for me. So he banned everyone from that server and made a server of his own, which was the same thing, but this time he made every person from Galaxy Crew the mod the server.
What the fuck?
So he like Pipe was again a mod, right? But now Agu was like the hyper owner and shit. It was like he had like the own server for him. And Pipe was like just lazy. He didn't care about it, so he just like went with it. It was like kind of annoying because Gal and his crew controlling everything. Like it just got like stupid. And in that server, like Flippy wasn't in. Like none of the classic people were in because no one wanted to be related with that server. People who were in that server though were Skadox, Goran, and Bayrock. And Flippy then after that he made like a plan or something where he would like invite like some of the people back then, and he wanted to make like a server with people that were back then that he talked to, and he thought like, okay, maybe these guys are epic, And you don't know how fucking like I almost like died when Flippy DM'd me the link to the server. I was like, he actually considers me a gamer.
He considers you a gamer.
Yes.
So I joined in, and there's like Skadox, Verok, Camilla, Flippy. I think there were like other people. There was like this guy called Darkness Gamer, if you remember that guy.
Darkness Gamer?
He had this crazy video where like in Dodge everything, he said, okay, I'm gonna quit the game.
Oh my
I'm just gonna give
God.
one last attempt to this avoidance. And then he cleared it, and he started crying on the video.
Dude, Gab, have you fucking played Dodge Everything? Have you?
I played it and I hated it, but I plan on playing it soon.
God, dude, I fucking played that game I took a lot of fucking time into it because I was a fucking idiot. It's pretty much like a lot of fucking shitty traps, and it's got like shitty avoices in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Classic though.
Well, yeah, one of the first versions had like Rainbow buffed, and Darkness Gamer was trying to beat that version, and he just like almost died on the process, but then he beat it. I was like a classic on Spanish video. And like I was still muted, right? But then I joined this call that I will remember with my entire mind. Kind of like where I started to being a memer, if you would say it like that. Or like they were speaking, and they were talking about like lifting a table. Right? They were like talking about lifting a table with their finger. I don't know what the context was, they were just talking about that. I just unmute myself really quick with my mic close to my mouth, and I say, steroids. And everyone starts laughing their shit out. I was like,
Steroids.
like everyone started laughing, and you know that feeling where you like get to talk to people and they actually think you're fun and shit, like that feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
So next days I was like unmuted the whole time because like that just felt so good. And that's where like I started like a lot of servers were saying like were started to being made about like Taisa and stuff. Like there was like 5 Taisa servers because Skype was buggy as shit and broke like 3 of them constantly. Like sometimes Flippy would be the owner, and then next time the server would just have no owner. You just like you're stuck in the server for some reason. So in that process, we got to meet like I think like the last Taisa server that was made. That's where JGB joined into the community. So yeah, as you can tell. But then, you get like consider like after like most of the Taisas, I was like playing some dumb games. And I gave you like some stories before the Discord transition. So before the Iguaneros died, Call Me was coming out, right? You know the classic game, Call Me. And Fail, like, I used to ask him for private games, let's be fair, like, I won't lie about that. He was like my private games page and shit. And fucking Fail, like, told me, like, I asked him, how are you so good at wins and stuff? I started asking him stuff about that, and he told me, hey, if you clear the Rin in Comet, you might become, like, a good at winners player. because at the time that was like a 3 hours clear and shit, right? And this is where like a lot of my confidence issues died, because not only did I like clear it after like a long time, but also that's where like my school friends doxed my YouTube channel and found out about it. So in my school, people were watching my finding clears and me screaming at dumb clears, and they were like laughing their shit off. And you might think that oh no, Gabby's like gonna fucking cut his hair off and just like wear a fucking hoodie all the time because he's getting bullied now. I don't know what about it just felt like really awesome that people were like kind like happy feelings about that shit. So I started like doing dumb shit on YouTube. Like that's where like doing the fucking screams on mic and using my mic to like just do some dumb shit started. Like I just like every clear, even if it was an easy clear, I just did like a scream. And people were laughing their shit at loud noises. I was like, I don't know what's funny about it, but I'll keep doing it because people like it.
Classic.
So yeah, it's kind of like where like that started. Okay, so then after like the last ISO where JGB joined, there was like this moment where I was going to the I1 community forums, right? Like I used their pages and stuff, and I knew about the wannabes and all of that shit. I even went to the forums and like I'm pretty sure I like talked to some people. I did like a welcome message. You can find that some probably. And I see they have this like Discord server, and like what the shit is Discord? So I started downloading Discord, and I see the huge ass server with like 1 billion people playing fan games. And back then, like people playing like a lot of people playing games was like something I knew about. But I wasn't related to any community. Like my first community was basically fan games. You think about it. So I go in and I see just like a bunch of people, and then I go back to Skype. I just see how good Discord is. And I'm like, okay, guys, you guys are fucking stupid. Get out of Skype and let's go to Discord.
Nice.
So Scales was like the first one to do the transition. Like everyone else was like, no, but like Skype is like fine and shit. And then Scales goes to Discord. He makes a server and like we talk and shit. And then Scales goes back and he's like, yeah, you guys are stupid. Discord lord. So then after that, we literally got everyone in except for like Flippy. I think he took like like just like some days to get in. And that was like the last ISO was born. There was like some drama shit with like the first Discord Taisa, but that was like fixed instantly, and we just got like a new one.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And we started adding like JGB and the class people. I think Isaac was there like for a time. I was just like, I don't know if Andres was on the first one. I barely remember it. Like, I think he was, or maybe he wasn't. Maybe he joined later and shit. Yeah, Anders joined later. He wasn't on the first one. He was on the second one. He got into it after some time. So after all of that shit, right? I like started talking in Discord, like the fucking English one. And to be fair, my English was like fucking atrocious. So I had Google Translate all the time next to me, just in case I fucked up.
No fucking way, dude.
And I was like asking like other stuff. I remember that Skadox, like he used to like do game making alone. He like never asked for help and shit. So what I used to do, like he was like, okay, I need help with this game making part. What should I do? And I started telling him, okay, if you have a game making question, just ask me. I just copy pasted the question, translated it into English, and posted it on game making channel in IWC. And then when I get the answer, I just translate it back. And I was like, Gab, how do you know about game making? That was like where I posted the server, and then everyone joined in.
Oh,
So that's kind of like how I got into like the Discord part. That's kind of like the beginning of everything.
And that's when fucking Scold adopted your ass, Bummer adopted your ass.
Yeah,
Fucking. the
That
time,
kind of took like
etc.
that. That was a long time after like all of that shit. So the first thing, how I got into like fucking like English gamers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So Delphi was created, right? Like they made Delphi, I think. Like it was being made,
Okay.
and I see the roulette thing, right? And this is a classic story. This is how like Inferno. I like started knowing Inferno.
Alright.
I started rolling games, and I rolled 3 Rose Gear Guy games in a row,
Oh,
which was like
Here we
when I played the
fucking
first one, I
go.
was like, okay, what is this shit, right? But then I was like, hey, this is actually kind of fun, you know? Well, like why is a bad game actually fun? I don't get it.
Speaking of Inferno,
There's fucking Inferno.
Speaking
You
of
know.
Inferno, oh my god.
This fucking guy. We've been waiting for this guy for like 3 hours.
you show up 2 hours late.
sorry, I woke up at 12:30 and I took a shower.
Big fuck, dude.
That makes too much sense.
Okay. Okay,
So
let's continue your shit.
okay, so the fucking 3 Rose Gear Guy games, right? So I rolled them all, and I played them all, and I cleared them all. And then after that, I just put the fucking Rose Gear Guy Kirby thing as my profile picture. If
Wait.
people remember it, I had that at one moment. And this is also like when I put that picture in, that also started like my editing stuff career, if you call it that. Because then I got Photoshop. I was like, okay, what is this program? People talk about it a lot. And I got it, I started doing dumb shit, like making Rosy Guy have like 5 hits or something. And that was like also my profile picture for a while. And after playing the bad games, I was like, okay, my YouTube channel is kind of dead and I'm not doing anything, right? What should I fucking do? I came up with this dumb idea where Delphi like had the rating system already, so I was like, okay, so a challenge where I play shit games. But I'm not starting from 0 because there's dumb shit in there. That's actually impossible. That's where like they were like Happy to shit and fucking I wanna be the geezer, fucking classic
Oh
shit.
my god.
Shoutouts to Geezer.
Yeah, so I
And Geezer
avoided
too.
yeah, geezer too as well. So I avoided everything from 0 to 0.9. I started playing from 1.0, and that's where like it didn't have a name yet. But then I started playing like I was like, okay, I'm making this a series. So I started making the DFRC challenge, the Delicious Fruit rating challenge thing, and fucking that's where I like also started using Photoshop for like my thumbnails and stuff. And that was like this point, while I like playing the bad games, I was like, I should like take over the games I tried before and I never cleared. And this is where I go back to the first Fangames I played. One of them that I didn't mention that I'm still trying today is TIS. It was like one of the first things I downloaded.
Really?
And also By the By and shit. So I had Donald, TIS, and By the By as like my goals to like do some dumb shit. So the first one that went down wasn't any of them for some reason because I started going into like Delicious Fruit again. And I hear about this Leahy maker, you know, and he's like, oh my god, he has crazy games and shit. And there was this classic game that I never cleared, but I saw Ultra clearing a long time ago. I was like, okay, let's check that one out. It was like, I wanted the DP. If anyone remembers when I went nuts. I went nuts with that game. So I started playing, right? That was like my first avoidance grind and needle grind shit. That's also where I started cheating with auto hotkey, if you consider that cheating, you know?
Filthy
Because-
cheater.
Yeah, there were like dumb jumps in that and my keyboard's like fucking stupid. So I cleared DP, right? I'm like, okay, that was actually fun. Like I wasted like 3 weeks on an avoidance. But I actually liked it and shit. So then I went to By the By. And like this was the time where I was like I started talking to some people in the fucking USA community. And fucking I cleared it like really fast for like what I considered. What I didn't know is that by the way was like the transition to like hard shit. So people were like, "Yeah, that's easy. You fucking idiot. You're not special about anything," you know. But yeah, I wasn't like that much into IWC. I didn't get flexed on for clearing by the by.
Oh, wait, how long
And
did it take you?
I think it was like 5 hours.
God,
Like,
dude.
yeah, it was like not that bad. And then that's where like the fucking thing hit me that I like meme games is that I started playing Donald again. Like I gave like 5 attempts the first time, but this time I was like grinding it. I was
Oh
like
yeah.
avoidance
Remember those
and Donald, you know, like God tier. So those are the games that kind of define my like what you call the Fangame spectrum these days, where you either like needle avoidance or Metroidvania adventure style, you know. That define that I like avoidance a lot and like just dumb shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So,
Let's
So-
go. Let's go.
Oh my god! Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Look
Oh
at
my
that
God.
face!
Oh my god!
Look at this fucking guy.
Oh my god!
You
What a
call me.
gamer!
Let's go.
and
Etc.
And
Alright. Alright, this is great.
Okay. So I continued the DFRC challenge for a while, trying TIS and shit, just trying to like die, you know. That's where I like started like quitting Fangames for like at periods of time because the only thing I did was like playing TIS, and that was like a bad idea because you don't play shit only for just like clear and shit. So after a moment, like there was this point in DFRC where I also started skipping games because I hated them a lot, and I just started becoming like fucking shit at Fangames. I just like started disliking them. So I was like, okay, let's take a rest from Fangames for a moment. And that's where like I started playing other games instead of Fangames, which is like one of the things you guys were talking about.
Hmm.
That's when I got into Geometry Dash cringe shit.
Oh yeah.
I
You
also
know.
got into fucking other platformers. I think I played VVVV once.
I come.
I started playing like random games and shit. Like one of the games that teach me the most, which sounds like stupid, you know, but the game that teach me the most after coming back was Geometry Dash because they had like these fucking thumbnails, you know, and I thought they looked cool.
Yep.
They look fucking amazing. I was like, wow,
Yep.
the text is like really fucking awesome,
My
and
fucking God.
like the effects on the thumbnail were like good. So I was like, okay, how do people make this shit? So I started investigating, and I started finding like stuff about Photoshop that I didn't know, and that's where like kind of like how I started making like even like advanced shit on Photoshop and like video editing stuff.
please.
Yeah, top left is Inferno. Bottom left is also Inferno. I wish there was a way to fucking order fucking screen shares or face cams or whatever the fuck on Discord, but you can't. So, big fuck.
Hey man, I've been here the longest, right?
Okay, what even happened after that? I just got lost on my own story. I'm fucking stupid. What the fuck? Wait.
What the fuck?
Where was I? Okay, I said TIS dumb shit. I recall TIS stupid. Okay, Geometry Dash, yeah, Geometry Dash. So comes back to Fangames, right? He goes back into Fangames. And the legend starts playing a bunch of stupid ass bosses. I don't remember which ones exactly, but I remember there was like this time where I just boosted. I just started playing Fangames a lot. I used to get to like TIS platform all the time. I just like hyper buff. I was like a hyper flex. I became Plink for a moment right there, right? I just like Jesus Christ. I'm so good at Fangames. Can someone stop me? And then like continuing the fucking delicious free rating challenge. I knew that Inferno was like fucking I knew that Inferno had like dumb games, and he was like he had a lot of games. He had like a fucking archive and shit. And then like I asked him for one of the dumb games in the fucking challenge, and then he was like, okay, so you're about to reach this game, right? Called I Wanna Be the Another. What if you killed yourself with this game? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Like, he gave me the game. It was I Wanna Be the Another, which is a true classic. And I played that, and for some reason, I don't know what happened with him, but when he saw that I played another, he was like, okay, this is it, Chief. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna make a server with friends. As this guy played dumb shit, I'm gonna add him because he's cool. He plays stupid shit. So that's like the first like interaction, you know, with the USA gamers, everyone who talks English. I got into Inferno server. I started talking with people more. That's where I like met the most people, like the people I met there were like that I remember the most were Skull. There was Viri, which is like the hyper hacker. There was like who else? There was Destination Mystery. You guys remember the classic?
Who doesn't? The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I need to look at Inferno sir. There's like a lot in there that I met instantly in that place. Oh yeah, there was like, I think Lobby was there already. JGP was already invited there as well, so there was like another connection with him.
Yep.
I think 128 as well.
Baron.
Yeah, Baron was also a classic and shit. I mean, the other ones I didn't speak too much. I remember there was like Chunji or something. I spoke once or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen Chungi in forever.
Yeah, same. Yeah, you know, like people started joining that server. Oh yeah, Josh was also in there and shit. So they were like the classic friends, right? So after getting into that stuff, guess who I met? It's a classic gamer that defined my fine gaming stuff.
Bummer.
I gotta give you a hint. Chill.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's go.
So I'm the
Represent.
ILC, right? And I used to be this hyper flexer guy who liked to like brag about clearing games. And I see Destructor and Cats on a call, on a voice call, and they were like speaking about fucking, what was the thing? I think they were speaking about making like a Twitch channel. Like Destructor wanted to get into streaming and stuff. Like that was probably like the start of the ATK meme, if you guys remember that shit, where he like his stream stopped and stuff. And fucking like he was talking about that shit, and I joined in, right? I just started talking about finance with Destructor, and he was playing I Wanna Be This Stunt, if I remember correctly, and I was like this boss. I was pretty fucking stupid, and fucking. The stun was it had this Toho boss that Destructor hadn't cleared because it was hard. I was like asking for strats, and me as a hyper flexer, of course, I was like, okay, Destructor, hold on a moment. I downloaded the game and I cleared it, and I sent him a video on YouTube. Like I started spying Destructor on his team. I was like, okay, here's the strat. So you do this dumb shit and it works. And then Destructor, like, for a moment, like, right there, I realized that maybe I shouldn't be, like, doing stuff like that, like, just clearing stuff and sending it to people. But then, like, Destructor, he kind of accepted it. He was like, hey, thanks a lot, like, you're really cool and shit. And that's when Destructor was like, okay, let's make a server where we all gonna chill and stuff. Like, that, I'm pretty sure I was the first guy to hear the fucking phrase, wanna chill. Because I was like,
And history is born.
yeah, he made the server, he made me a mod and stuff. So we're like close friends, and he told me like, hey, wanna chill and shit? And there was like this, I think he added other people that were his friends before. But he never asked like them to like wanna chill and shit. I think there was like some drama where like his server like, he had someone as a mod and he just like kicked everyone. And then the Destructor was like, oh no, my server is ruined, what am I gonna do? Oh no, I'm gonna die. And then I told the Destructor, okay, make another server. I was like, oh my god, you're right. you're a genius. Just make another one.
Lol.
And like we invited a lot of classic people. There was like J Geodude, if I remembers that guy. There was Game Guy SD, the guy who appeared in AGDQ once, I think. There was also somehow, and I don't remember how, Aronax, pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't like Destructors anymore, so I cannot tell you like more names. Well, those are the ones I remember the most. There were like the classics as well.
Yeah,
there
that was like the fucking.
like people from Infernos were in like Destructors as well. Like there was a Skull and other people. And I think I'm pretty sure that was like the first time I saw like other gamers around. So it was like chilling, like as a Destructor will call it. Like we just join voice calls and stuff. And in that sort of like a lot of story happens, like how fucking people wanted to be mods and fucking Aronax like tried to DDoS Destructor or some dumb shit. I don't even know if that's
yeah.
that was like a crazy gaming moment right there. Like Destructor was like scared of Aronax DDoSing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That shit is rough.
Yeah.
I was told about that a few months after it happened from like I think Watson or something. And I was like, okay, that's actually kind of serious. I forget how that ended up resolving, but it was interesting.
Yeah, because honestly, if that was me, right, I'm a very private guy, right? I talk a lot on streams or whatever the fuck. I chill everywhere else. If somebody would fucking threaten me to dox, that's when I would fucking like, okay, I'm gonna speak up. This is serious. I'm not gonna fucking hold my ground. I'm not gonna fucking take it. It'd be rough, dude.
Yeah, so continuing with what Skull just said in chat, so when the circle was like talking to me about that shit.
Oh yeah, what?
So like I was already like on the memer spectrum of that shit. So when he told me like he was going to DDoS him. So I mean, who cares? Just fucking roast him and shit with like the khaki fake player. And I started giving like Aronax facts that were fucking funny. I just like started telling, okay, so you're gonna say this. I basically made a diss track in Destructor's DMs. Like of course he never said that, but like I just like started like that's where like I started doing like memes and shit with Destructor. Well, anyways, like fucking after all of that dumb shit in Destructor server, I don't recall who got me into the new like the modern like Fangame clan, the Bomber Yankee Screw gang,
Fangame clan.
So apparently there was like this. I don't remember how it goes, but I was watching this stream with Evil, like it was Evil Rainbow streaming, right? And fucking no, you're right, Skull. I'm stupid. Fuck. Okay, so yeah. Okay, Skull is right. Okay, I'm fucking up my own lore. I hate it. So first, like after Destructor server, I think I talked to Desti and stuff. I was like talking a lot to Desti while doing dumb shit. And I got invited into Lifted server, Lifted Take 80 for the guys who don't know him clearly. And in this server, Destructor was also in there, right? Yeah, that's server. And like he was also in there, and there was like also like dumb drama in there. Like for example, when Desti like there were like other shit, Desti talking, and like when Desti was like driving and he got fucking hit by a truck, and then there was like other dumb shit. And there was like some serious like talking there, right? And then after a while, fucking I don't know what caused like most of the shit, but like I remember once on Lifted server, they fucking added they added Aronax into the server, right? And they just started like shit talking him and stuff. And Skull likes this story because he's really related to this one. He really likes this one. And there was like, if you know Aronax, he was like kind of like he was Jamie, And I don't know how the story goes,
Story.
but it kind of goes like this. So Skull makes a dick pic and he wants to send it to Iron X.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's-
To this day, I don't know if it's like his dick pic or someone else's. I don't know what happened there.
Okay. I remember, like, I think he was trying to Google and just found a dick pic on Google.
You heard it
Yeah.
here
Sent
first.
to
folks.
Aaron X on Snapchat. But then he picks the wrong Aaron. You know Stonk's IRL friend, Lover the Hater? His real name's Aaron.
no!
Yeah, it was Aaron.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And
Oh,
yeah, once that happened, like Skull and like there's like one other person who was really involved with it. And they were both freaking the fuck out in voice call. And yeah. And at the time, Stonk was streaming, and so a bunch of people on the call went and just try to resolve this. Their idea was to go into Stonk's chat and just repeatedly post the same thing over and over again to see if it noticed, but he just blew it off as a shit post.
Oh
There's
no!
nothing about that situation was. Nothing about the situation was handled in any way.
Yeah. And that was also like the thing where like this like this is where like it started like the story started dying where like the fucking truck thing happened where like this dude was driving and he just got like fucking hit by the 18-wheeler. Which kind of became a meme later, even if it's kind of cruel and shit.
He was into
But-
it, so it's all good.
Yeah, it goes into it a lot. And we
And the
like
only person in. Sorry.
yeah, continue, you can go.
I was responding to the chat, but I was
Oh.
tight. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, so we did a voice call with Destiny. This is one of my favorite
Wow,
moments.
actually,
He-
damn.
when he was on the hospital and shit. And fucking, everyone was fucking into that call. And then we were like, Desi was like, okay, Gab, you have the fucking loudest mic in all of us. And you do these fucking stupid scream videos and shit. What you're gonna do, you're gonna put the fucking tornado siren on your mic with the fucking stereo mix. And then you're gonna put it loud as shit, and I'm gonna unmute my phone on the hospital. So I was like, are you sure about this? And he was like really into the fucking put the fucking tornado siren. And he fucking cranks up the volume on the entire hospital. And then he starts laughing and his phone falls over and he kind of like stand away from the fucking like the bed. Like he's not allowed to move. So the phone just stays there like ringing forever and he just like it was like the most cringe moment for him probably. Because then someone had to come take the phone with the tornado siren sound. I had to give it to him. Oh, a fucking crazy moment. After that, like the next shit that happened was that Desi, like, he was like healed and shit, and then like, seed memes and lol cheaters and Omega Live. I still regret like calling out Desi for cheating.
No,
Because it can't kill him away from the Fangame community. I got like a great guy. Like a lot of people used to like tell Destiny, hey, you're a cheater, just accept it already. They were like
Yeah,
fucking we were like forcing it a lot.
Destruction.
And like the investigation about like if he cheated or not was like good, but we forced like the result a lot.
yeah.
So Desi like the only thing he did was just like he left and shit. Yeah, and as Mo says, that's where like a lot of memes came out, like the sincerely
That's where
hope
a
for
lot
his
of
death
memes
and other
came
dumb
out.
shit. A classic blue phrase. That's why I started making memes and people were actually liking them as well. I just
Yeah.
started posting like dumb memes about it, and then most like posted like some random video. I don't remember the fucking thing. Someone like most leaked a fucking video, and everyone was like angry about it. I just made a fucking picture about it. That's a classic thing. After that, I think like everyone disbanded. Lifted like was trying to be stupid on the IWC. Ipecac and Nick were like white knighting Desti a lot, which I mean I don't blame them. It was like a fair point. Yeah, exactly. So fucking everyone's separated. I was like left on Inferno server, and even people on Inferno server were like, "Yeah, you guys are stupid," and some of them were like, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
Like Ipecac was still in Inferno server at the time.
Oh yeah, I
He
forgot
got-
he was in there.
Yeah,
Thank God he's not
He's gone.
anymore.
Yeah, he got kicked for like defending avoidance gamers and shit, or something
Nah,
like that.
No, he
left
wasn't
himself.
kicked. He wasn't kicked. Yeah, he left himself.
Oh, he wasn't kicked. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I've only kicked 2 people, and it's because they're actual assholes.
Yeah, I remember those two. Yeah, so fucking, I'm watching this Evil Rainbow stream, and I think this is like my blessed moment in the fighting community because I'm glad I met people like this. I'm watching this Evil Rainbow stream, and they're playing Terraria. I think they got like this Terraria Discord server. I think I went into it, and there was like Skull on the chat as well, and I think Desti was like still around. He just wasn't playing Fangames and other stuff. Like he came, like he spoke like sometimes, and fucking I think Skull told them like I was like a cool guy and shit. So they got me into the fucking Terraria Discord server because it wasn't like Terraria anymore. They were like ending their fucking thing, and this is where I met like the Bomber and his crew, if you will call it like that.
Bomber and his crew. Let's go.
Yeah, it was like J Rocker, Bliss Person, Evil Rainbow, Skull, fucking. Why am I forgetting names about my best friends? I'm actually stupid. I hate usernames. Let's go to the server itself. Let's see people. Okay, yeah, there was Cortex. Wolfie was in there for some reason. I remember. I don't know how he got into that. Death was in it already because he was playing Terraria. Josh. Yeah, okay, yeah. Peanut, of course. Peanut, a classic guy. And fucking Bomber was already in there, I think. And they got like their stories before me, like they already had like they made like their fucking friendship and shit. And the problem with that is that I used to like at that point I used to like write in English like pretty good. Like I was already good at writing in English. But speaking, the only things I did with my mic was screaming back then. So I was like,
Yep.
yeah, so I was like really fucking scared. I was like, okay, I gotta like actually fucking talk now. I'm not gonna get anywhere.
If you fucking
So-
search up IWC on Google, the first video you'll see is fucking Gab just screaming into his mic. I guarantee
Really?
it. Yeah, search up I Want a Community in the Google search. There's
Is
gonna
that
be like
actually true?
videos, and then it's gonna be like Gab just fucking screaming into his mic. 100%.
There's no way.
I got it.
I actually
I
need to see it.
think, I don't fucking remember.
And I don't see any of. I see. I want to be the cat. A Steam community actually
Let me
trolls.
see.
Yeah.
I want to marry Harry.
Oh,
Okay.
you got some good stuff.
I want to join a clan.
I watch
And
it.
the thumbnail for the show community.
Oh yeah, just search up like fucking I Want a Community, no spaces. Then you got like fucking videos for that. Yeah, that's what's going on. Classic. The only guy I've ever blocked ever. Nice.
I think that's it for me. Like, I think that's where I like you get to the. actual point.
And then Gab just fucking now posts Twitter memes and people like it. The end.
Yeah,
That's where he
I know.
fucking ends at. And now he's in the
Yeah.
fucking podcast.
And
This could be
I
you
understand.
or something. Shit, I don't know.
Okay, guys. So now you know. If you want to get into the ILC, play shit games, make friends, chill, and then make memes. That's how you do it.
The way I fucking incorporated with this community is that I made Neon, people like Neon, and then people just fucking
Shout out
started
to Happy
adopting me
Wheels.
and all that.
Just the Happy
off,
Wheels, Neon Happy Wheels, Hobo Sword Throw Happy Wheels.
Fucking throw your ass, dude. But
But
yeah, Neon is legit what fucking made me actually. Like I met people like fucking Inferno and JGB and shit, and they were like the fucking cool people and shit. Really fucking sick. I fucking love it.
Mm.
I've just kind of met everyone because
Yeah.
everyone's come and said hi to me, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty
I
much
believe
what's
that.
been.
Yeah.
I thought you were fucking me.
If people love you, ours.
Cool.
And then Inferno was just Inferno. He was like the fucking mod. He was the big shot. No, he ain't. Fucking shit.
What are you trying to say?
Oh,
Let us hear your story then, Inferno. How the fuck you came about in this shit?
Mario Bike Record 1 LOL K3.
There's JGB. Fucking.
We gotta get Job Master on for one of these.
He doesn't fucking wear mics. Wear mics. Fucking uses mics.
My history is all over the place.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
hear Imps. Let's hear Imps.
So, my first introduction to the community was, as y'all may know, the Kayan forums. And now you know the rest of the story. But it was. I think that was my first internet forums as well. It was the first place I really interacted with anyone online. So you know what? As much as I shit talk on it nowadays, it still has like a very tiny portion still in my heart, just because. I mean, the people were nice at the time. They were retarded. They were nice. Anyways, here.
You're right, Skull. You're right.
Here were my first two posts in that forums. One of them was, what was it? I made a post where I listed difficult fan games. I made like this whole elaborate list, and it was like Crimson, all that shit. And then the second post I had was like, feel free to add some suggestions yourself, and then like 45 apple emoji. And like I got immediately shit on for that because it was, I remember it was Valkama. Y'all know that guy. It's one of the few people who did.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy in Impossible. He was like, you go from one very respectable, well laid out post to some shit like that. What are you doing?
That's the fucking forums for you.
But yeah, that was my introduction. The very beginning of me on there was not the prettiest. If any of you go to my profile there and look at the very beginning of my post, you'll see some real classic shit. I think actually listed Boshi as one of my favorites at that time.
Woo! You
I'm gonna post. But at some point I felt like I kind of want to make a few games. At this time I didn't have really any computers of my own, any idea of how I should go about this. I think around the same time, I think Game Maker Studio had just come out, and of course there's no engines for that. So what I do, I get Game Maker Studio, I somehow get the first frame of the idle player as the sprite. Somehow make that an object. I don't know how to deduce that. A block. Place them on a room and a player, and then I started the game. There's nothing else in there. It was just like an empty object. Two empty objects repeated. And I saw that you need to have something or other to start this game. And I was like, fuck this. And so I quit for like a year. This is 2012, by the way.
That's when fucking I Wanna Be the Engine was a thing, and fucking terrible.
Like, I didn't know GM8 was a thing. I just knew about GMS. So flash forward to 2013. I try again. I find GM8 Lite, and I think I forget what engine I used at first. I think I got fucking of all of them, Japan Sona edition.
Oh yes! Oh, that's such a classic. Fuck.
And so I started making what would be called I Want to Be the Omega. It was 2 screens at the time. The first screen, you start on a bed, and when you walk off of it, it flies at you, so you have to jump over it.
Oh, whoa.
insane.
Holy
that's a
fuck.
lot.
Now
And
we're going to
the
fucking
second
game
screen was like heavily inspired by I Want to Be the Crimson Trap style stuff, except the tiling was terrible.
Yeah.
And then I had like a third screen in progress. It was like the layout, and then had like a Comic Sans text like, "This is unfinished. Please wait for next version." And so I start a thread on the fan forums about the game, and I post all 3 of those screenshots, but there's no link or anything. And I got shit on so much for that I ended up deleting both the project and the thread. So that was my introduction to game making.
There you go.
Damn, that's your first fucking Fangame. Damn.
It's kind of sad. For the time,
Really interesting, honestly.
for the time that I made it, like the only between 2013 and 2014, the only thing better that I had made than that one few screens was S Needle 1. Everything else I made shit. But that's for later. I'll get to that, JG. Don't worry. That's a crucial moment in my history. Anyways, let's see. Goddamn. Okay. Anyways, so at some point in 2013, I ran across a video from Lemon, and in the description of the video, he was talking about I want a community has created their own forums, and that's the start of the IWC. And I was like, oh, look at this. So I joined that. It was like 2 days after it actually started. And that was my introduction to actual Twitch community, even though I didn't know Twitch was actually a thing at the time. And so that's when things get real special. I think that was around the time when I spoke in a specific red font, like exclusively. But, what was the color? Hashtag FF0033 was it? I think it's the ugliest fuck color. I just specifically formatted every single one I post to be in that color. I think even a specific font.
Holy
But,
fuck, I remember that. You fucking you fucking stopped at like 2015 or some shit with that trend. That shit was a classic.
I think 2014 actually. At some point and it wasn't because I thought it was stupid. It was because I got tired of it. It was boring.
Okay, that's a pretty hot fucking. All right. Did you piece? Nice. I'm cool.
I don't blame you,
it was
Peace.
sick, etc. Shit.
I think there was like a specific day where I also specifically posted it only in the font Algerian.
Yes.
But I was only on the KN forums. So
Yes.
That's different.
Exactly.
Anyway, some point 2013, I had this great idea. At the time, I loved have graph paper at school, and I just draw out levels, this Fangame levels and shit.
Oh.
And there's this one where I had this one really stupid map. It was ridiculous, like L game like, and I decided, I'm gonna make this into a real game. And so I add Game Maker 8.1. Oh yeah, I think you did Boston. I remember that. I think that was lost though, unfortunately. Anyways, so I put it all in Game Maker. It's a complete abomination. General sprites, black background, and I created the load and start portals, and then I uploaded it to the wiki under I would quit right now.
Oh no.
And I remember also looking, and one post before mine was Hector's I want to act like a masochist remake. And I went onto the forums, and I saw Hector's thread on it, and then I was like, oh hey, you posted that right before I posted my game. It was like, you released the game? Now, at this point in time, remember how the forums used to have a karma system? There's one.
It did. Like one point.
Yeah, you'd be. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know, there's like a karma system on the forums where you can just upvote and downvote if you see something or whatever. I think only one user had one vote per person, but Anyways, I remember looking at the online list at some point after I made that post and saw the Shadow Link 57 in the user list.
Let's go.
And I remember seeing him doing an unknown action. And I remember looking back at my post and seeing that I was downvoted once. I was heartbroken. Like, legitimately.
Yeah, you told me about
that.
that. So sad. I know exactly how that feels as well. I know exactly how that feels.
At some point after going more into my Game Maker fiascos, I started making this one game. I had just discovered Ultra Gamer's video on I Wanna Pee and thought that shit, holy shit, person made that, that's ridiculous. I want to make something like that. And so I started making I Wanna R. That's probably the earliest, best, well, I think that was before I woke right now, actually. Hang on one second, because I think I still have a picture of that on Facebook, because I sent it to a real life friend memory.
Wait, did you just say on fucking Facebook?
Yeah.
Huh.
But yeah, it was terrible. It was 2 screens long. I ended up giving up on that game because for some reason there's like the second screen had gravity flippers, and I'd copied the code for the flip from Crimson, like I decompiled Crimson and copied the code straight from that.
Yes. Classic days.
But I fucked up still, and when it flipped upside down, I started moving one direction, but it went in the opposite direction, and I got discouraged from that and deleted the project.
Yep, that's how it fucking goes. That's how it goes.
Yeah, you can't get something to work. Try it like twice, and then you delete it.
It really is hard to get into fucking game making when you first start it. Terrible.
Eli.
Yo, Ars, fucking toss me a fucking Pringles.
Here we go.
I got you. Alright, I need you to open your mouth, okay?
Alright.
Oh, it's actually good quality. Hold on. Here we go.
Now you ready?
Here we go.
Yep.
There we go. If anyone, it's
Oh!
not a giant fucking link, but that's the first of the 2 screens.
I hope you enjoyed that
You
combo.
can see, I was a special maker at the time. Imagine if I had released this. I would have never lived it down.
Wait, you have
Granted.
Whoa, what the fuck is this?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
At the very least, I tested this. I didn't test a lot of the stuff after. But anyways.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
So yeah, that happens. I would quit right now. Happens. And later I started plans for this one game called I Want to Get the Hell Out of Here. I made like 5 screens on graph paper, put one in Game Maker, then lost interest in the project. Then after I went S Needle, and that was my real start. That was the one game I actually put a lot of effort into, even though there was a lot of it that's real jank about it. I was proud of it at the time. I actually showed a bunch of my friends at school. It's like, just imagine.
Yeah, just imagine. I haven't showed, like, anyone who isn't in the community my stuff. My god.
Could you imagine
Yeah, I've
if
sent a
fucking...
few of my games to people.
Could you just imagine if I fucking...
Flash forward a little bit around here. This is a time where I was in love with the Aeronauton engine.
Oh yeah.
It's like, imagine being a guy who actually likes that piece of garbage. But there was at one point where I thought it was a good idea to see if I could make a game for my crush. I never finished, of course, but just imagine.
Point of this clown fiesta. We get to know. This is gaming news. What is there to not understand? Just a silly little thing where you fucking understand each other's stories. Good shit. You're
But
fucking
enough
into
of
that.
my game mate. Enough of my game mate compared. I will get more into that once a little bit down the line.
We gotta hear more history.
But and that was some of my accomplishments. So at some point, around like late 2013, early 2014, I started getting into the more hard stuff. And I was getting obsessed with my skill and everything. And I wanted to start making videos for a while. And so I was like getting all sorts of stuff. I had the unregistered Hypercam 3. Not Hypercam 2, mind you, but Hypercam 3. I started recording I Want to L.
Oh.
And I got to the one really dumb safe in the bottom left corner and stopped there. But that was like my first real video. And I was proud of it at the time. I got far in that game that I thought was dumb. I remember Cephala saying, "Who would go out and make these aids?"
Fucking nice.
Anyways. And then that was like the only thing I ever did with Hypercam 3, because I think I uninstalled it and got Bandicam after. And oh my god, that was the worst decision of my life. Bandicam is such a huge pile of garbage. And some of the videos I made after that some people still like. I think Plink at one point like brought that up recently. It was like, "You're the one to talk. You made a video," but like, I fucked up something in the settings. I didn't know what I did or how to fix it, but it made the game run at 25 FPS for me. Any Fangame. Sorry, right.
Alright.
And that's when fucking OBS came in and fucking saved the day.
No, that wasn't until like last year.
Yeah, right? OBS
ago.
was like fucking the shit. Like, or was fucking introduced like back in fucking 2015. Before all that, it was all like fucking Bandicam, Camtasia, fucking etc. Terrible. I remember fucking dealing with that.
Ran at 25 FPS. But instead of trying to figure out how to fix it, I just rolled with it. And so I started recording banking videos in 25 FPS.
Yeah.
Notoriously, with I Want to Pee and I Want to Be the White Cherry. And the I Want to Pee video, I didn't even change anything. I just uploaded it and was like, "Hey, look what I did. I did this cool shit." I even showed it off to some people I was friends with on Facebook. I didn't even know in real life because of some Facebook game I used to play. But with the White Cherry video, I wanted to try to fix that. So I took out the music and tried to speed it up to the right FPS. But I didn't know what what FPS Spankings ran at, so I put it to 40 FPS instead. And uploaded that video. That was my start. Eventually, I got really upset, a little too obsessed with my image of my skill and the community, and I started to brag about it in a way, in some ways.
We've all been there. We've all been there. I think.
I haven't.
And then,
You haven't? Terrible.
I think at some point or other, I think I managed to fix Bandicam's issues. And at one point, I saw this one game called I Want to Be the Tass. And I wanted to seem like I was a cool player.
Cool boy.
And so, that game was terrible, and I was about to go actually playing that, but I was determined. And so what I did, since I had Bandicam unregistered, the longest video time you could get was 10 minutes long. And so I tried to use that as an excuse for like starting a video in the middle of a save. And what I did then was decompile tasks, put the save position at like one of the last few jumps in the last save of each stage, and then record that.
Huh. Do you still have that shit up, actually? That video?
Nah, I deleted that a long time ago.
Fuck.
But anyway, I uploaded those vids like separately, within like 24 hours of each other, as well. I'm gonna be a past stage 2 clear in less than 24 hours, mind you. Just imagine. And I posted that shit to the forums. And I remember a handful of comments on that thread. The first of which is Stars was saying, after I posted the second vid, Stars was saying, "Do you even have a life?"
Oh,
Oh!
that's that
Like-
fucking guy.
Because I beat it so quickly that he said that. That's what I got from it. And then I saw Sunbloss post where he was like, since I started in the middle of the last save, stage 2, he was like, you know, there's like the trigger towards the middle of the screen, where in the middle of the invert.
Uh
Well, I
huh.
And I saved after that. And Sunbloss had noticed that and posted a
Ooh.
screenshot about it. At the time, I didn't realize you could also save from the previous screen. I don't think anyone did either, because I don't think anyone had actually gotten that far in the game. And because of that, I had gotten caught.
Oh shit.
If I had known that, things might have been different, and I probably would still be a cheater today. But, you know, that scared the shit out of me, so I immediately deleted both videos and then left the community for a week.
Yep.
I
Yep.
came back a week later. I saw one last post on that thread by Kanata, and he was like, it was actually sincere, and that's when I really got to know Kanata at first. Aside from like one other instance I would get to in a second, but like he was like, I stated the videos are deleted. I don't know what's going on, but if you actually did this, you might be better than I am. And I was like, he's a nice guy, even though I was a complete dumbass, you know. Yeah, backing up a little bit, I actually forgot to mention this, but my first introduction to Real Needle was with, on the Kayan forums, Kanata had made a thread. God damn it,
Fuck
Ars.
off first. You idiot.
I'll get to that soon. That's important history there, too.
We
But,
just witnessed history
the
just a few weeks ago.
Kanata had made a thread about, I want to be a brute of a man. And so I decided to try that out. My first real needle grind was stage 1 of Brute of a Man. And I remember grinding that shit in 8th grade algebra. It's on the school computer. And I got past stage 1. And I got to the one save in stage 2 with the raised ceiling diamond. And I was like, my first interaction with Kanata was me PMing Kanata about how to do that jump. And that was my intro to Needle. I don't think I really got much into it, because a lot of what I played up until around 2014 was like See the Moon, Crimson, original will be the Guide Bashi, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was interesting. But anyway, going back to my cheating fiascos. At some point, shortly after that, I decided to compile what I had, my own clear list. Since I was the thing then.
Yeah, remember when
And-
fucking Clearless was actually fucking
That was-
relevant for a bit?
Yeah.
Classic.
It was
And
ever relevant?
it was mostly honest. Almost all of it I actually beaten. But for some reason, I put Destination on there.
What the fuck?
And at the time, I was one of those people
Oh.
who was so avidly against bosses that people called me out on that shit immediately. Right?
They knew you too well, man. They
Hey.
knew you too well.
Like, I remember it was Denfrock. He was like, you say you hate bosses, yet you beat Destination. And I was like, hey, just
Oh.
because I don't like bosses doesn't mean I can't do them.
No,
And
wait, you
then
actually
Moose
fucking
gets on my
defended
case
that?
After, he's like, hey, I actually defended that.
Wow.
I defended it.
Oh my god.
I have a lot of
And then
fucking
Moose
points.
comes and calls me out and is like, no one actually cares about your achievements. Just be honest with yourself.
Wow.
Just stuff like that. I deleted the thread afterwards, and from then on I haven't. And then that was actually one of the last times I ever cheated.
Tim Frog's a good fucking boy. I've had a lot of fucking
Whatever.
times where I actually just lied my way out of everything just to make myself look a bit more credible. I've had a lot of times like that actually. A lot of times. Can't think of them on the top of my
Yeah.
head, but shit.
That ain't me, I can tell you that much. Because the only thing I had going for me that I was good at was run the marathon. What am I gonna lie about with that?
Dude,
What
okay,
am I
okay,
about lying
okay,
about? If I don't have the time, who fucking cares?
okay, okay. Have you cleared I Want to Kill the Nader 2? Yes.
No.
Yes. I defended that. I defended that. Yeah. Have you cleared I Want to Kill the Nader 2? Yes. Even though it's fucking impossible. Literally impossible.
Yeah.
I was like, yes. Okay. Well, I mean, of course, I'm the maker,
I
right?
am.
Yep. And like stealing codes and shit, that was my shit. All right. So if you guys remember, Diminish the Colors, right?
Oh yeah.
Peace, you fucking called out on the fact that I use Yo-Yo Area's fucking code, like the rainbow effect or whatever. I was like, no, I made that. That's a lie, buddy. That's a lie, buddy. Confession time. That's a fucking lie. I'm pretty sure you were fucking skeptical, and you're fucking. I was like fucking greasing my way through all this shit, right? Just to make myself look a bit more, I don't know, fucking smarter or whatever. I don't fucking know what's going through my mind.
I was all about just taking a code for my own games.
Yeah, exactly.
And and so shortly after S Needle 2 released, that piece of garbage that I updated once and made worse somehow.
Fucking nice.
Shout out to the extra. There's just a double invert, but you can't even get to it because the portal is broken.
Yep.
And then in the secret that you have to get to the extra is a mini F.
Yep, I remember that. Yep, 100%.
But after that, speaking of stealing codes, one day I decompiled I Want to Be the Zeus and made I Want to Be the Hermes in it. And released that to the wiki. That game was impossible in like 3 saves.
Good.
Nice.
I updated it twice, realized that I was a fuck up, and then deleted the game. I don't even know if anyone still has that game anymore. I don't even have it.
Oh man. I don't know what fucking made me think about like fucking doing this impossible Fangame bullshit. Like I don't know what fucking went through your head when you were making impossible games or whatever, but I was just like, okay, this is hard. I'm not gonna test it, but this is hard. I know for a fact that it's hard. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't know, but
in my case, I remember in the IWC Skype group,
yes.
after I released that, like Lemon and Pear both got onto my case about it, about not testing my shit, and I was just like, my reasoning for not testing is because I was so eager to get it out. I just got it out.
Hey, where have I heard this before?
It's all too common.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyway, continuing on with my Game Maker fiascos. Flash forward a little bit, and after I came back that week hiatus after the TAS incident, there was this one thing called I Want to Be the Master that Star Tours hosting.
Yeah.
That was just about to be released. I was like, hey, what? I want to make a station this. I just gotten back from cheating, and I was just like, I want to make some. I want to be a part of this. Unfortunately, it was already out, so I couldn't do anything. But Star Tours was like, I'm gonna start another game that you could probably join called Death Collab, if anyone remembers that shit. And so I made a station that when that was the whole thing, there was like 3 people submitted, and then that was all. And that game was like, nothing was to be heard about that game for the rest of history. But after all that happened, I decided I want to do my own collab. And so, how I went about doing it was, I created a thread saying, hey y'all, I want to start this collab. anyone wants to join, just send me their stage. And so the first person who sent something in to me was Fail J Guy.
Ooh.
Alright.
And he sent, and he literally PN'd me on Skype with the GMK that I want to be the cognitive. And so I just put that straight into the game and buffed it in a few places and shit. And at some point during that process of making that game, he went ahead and already released Cognitive by itself, so it's I'm still not sure what was going on with that. I have a feeling I might have misunderstood him, and like, he was asking me to test or something, I just put it in my game. I'll never know. I think that's... I don't even think he'd remember either. And the second person who sent something to me was Hagway.
There you go.
Wait.
That fucking guy.
Wait, Heyoge? That guy?
Yeah,
Oh
Hagway.
boy.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Mango.
And he was very inconfident about how his stage was. I was like, oh, it's good. It wasn't good. But I said it was good. And I made it worse still. But I'll give you that. And so at some point, I finished my stage. I started testing it. I get to one stage that I put a 1 frame in, and I was like, I can't really do this right now. I'm gonna wait until for a little bit so I can start testing this. So a little bit after, I get Ario's stage. He submitted his, and it wasn't possible at design. And I didn't realize it also.
Yep.
He had like an upwards double plane.
Yep.
Wait, it's possible now? Oh, shit.
It wasn't at a possible height though,
Oh,
mind
okay.
you.
Oh boy.
Alright.
I have no idea what the fuck. Wait, that's actually possible though. Actually.
Yeah, Luffy found that out that there's a specific height that those upwards double planes are possible at. Apparently, I'm still having a hard time believing that, but
Anyway, that's not important.
Yes.
that's not important.
Mm.
So what's important is that Arya State has an upwards double plane that I didn't realize was there or wasn't possible. And then throughout all the shit that I just gotten, I got a stage from the one and only Ethan Venugatorn.
Man, who fucking remembers that?
Who?
Holy shit.
I want to test your luck, classic gamer.
Wait, who the fuck is this?
It's some German dude who's disappeared since 2015. He used to do a bunch of tasks and made some truly horrid games. That at one point in time, someone said on the wiki, please ban Ethan and delete all his games.
Yep. At one point, this fucking guy made a game where you could, like, randomly phase through fucking killer blocks or whatever the fuck, times 10 or some shit. It was fucking really stupid.
It is. It's like, I want to test my luck. It was like 10 saves. The first kill block had a 1 out of 10 chance of letting you pass. The second, 1 of 100.
Oh my
1 in 1,000. Better ups is like 1 of a million.
Oh my
What I love
god.
about this. Okay, as she did a bit of math, at some point in there's like a thread in the forums where it's like, post the game you just cleared. And at some point Ethan posted the clear screen to that game.
Okay.
But at one point I decided to do a bit of math. I looked on the wiki to see what exact time he posted the game onto the wiki. And then I compared it to when he posted that screenshot in the forums. His clear time was larger than the amount of time between when he posted it and when he posted both.
Oh.
He did a little mess. Understandable.
Just a little bit of math.
I've only found this out years after he disappeared, so I couldn't really call him out on it, but I just found that funny. But anyways, Ethan submitted a stage. His stage was the only one I rejected at first because it was so awful. So the first screen you see in DP12 of his stage, that was actually in his first design. Except I changed it so much that it's almost unrecognizable from the original. and also added a save halfway through. The second save screen he had was like, how many traps? Like 25 in one save.
Oh my!
And I was like,
Oh my god.
There's some fucking flippy shit.
I think I PM'd him on Skype and was like, hey, this isn't really Needle. Do you think you could remake this screen? And so he made a different screen for that.
Alright. Understand.
And I, of course, buffed it in some ways. I think I made it impossible in one part for some reason.
Yep.
Of course. Fast forward a little bit, I get a couple more stages, and I get a PM from D1 and only Stinky Cheese 1890
Shit.
asking me about like what I thought about some of his Needle screens. He sent me a few RNG maps. I specifically remember one called Needle Piss, and I was like, yeah, these are pretty cool. And so he made a stage for D212. And that was my first ever interaction with Stonk. It was with DT12. Good.
That's when he had this fucking good old ShamWow picture on the fucking forums or whatever.
It was one of the last 4 people to submit a stage to me. And the next person, one of the next 2 people was Bacon Donut and Cloudy. Bacon Donut disappeared soon after, and then Cloudy submitted, and also his stage was also impossible in design, and I didn't realize that as well.
What the fuck?
Dude, Cloudy's a fucking classic. I remember him making a fucking really funny video once, but I forget what it was. And then they fucking deleted the video, and I was fucking mad and shit. Terrible.
And so I had 11 out of 12 stages.
Yes,
by then I'd made this
the
hub, title screen, all the music and everything ready, and I was just waiting on one last stage. Now, I think at one point, Lemon was saying he might make a stage, and he made what ended up being known as I'm gonna touch you gently. But he never submitted it because he was like, this is gonna be a disaster, and boy, he was right. But anyways, I was waiting for one last person to submit their stage, and that person was Starzor. It took him a month to submit a stage. A month after I got the 11th stage, and his was like one screen. There was one jump in it that was like, at the time I didn't think was possible, so I nerfed it, and it was an X15 jump, but lowered 16 pixels, like, so it would require a bunny hop into a stutter if it was what I'm thinking it was. There was one other save in there that I also nerfed. That was like 2 sphincters that I didn't think was possible. So anyway, he submits his stage. I put it in, and later Star contacts me to say, "Hey, you think I could add some star difficulties in?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead." So I sent him to GMK, and he ended up taking the project over from then on. Like, I never saw the GMK again. Like, he did everything himself. And so he released it. And finally, I hadn't tested a lick of that game. Not even my stage. I never got past the 1 frame save. We later found out, like, a couple years after release, we found out that my stage was actually impossible. Like, I didn't even realize.
Yep.
Nice.
There's even one jump in the last screen that doesn't even make sense how I thought it was possible. It doesn't even make sense. But after that released, I got a lot of angry messages. There are people like Mario's, for one thing, because I fucked his stage up so much. Hector. And I vividly remember Hector saying that my stage is one of the good ones.
Dude, that's fucking classic. Fucking what? 2013 Hector? Like when he was
2014.
Like 2014, yeah. He was all over those fucking corners and shit. He was all over the BTS bullshit. Classic. Epic form next time. Shit like that.
So yeah, that was a whole fiasco. That game got updated like 6-7 times and was never really fixed. And I think that like Starzer doesn't have that original GMK anymore. Now, the final version has anti-decompiler on it, so I don't know how to exactly get to the GMK for that. Or how to even download the last 1.6. The only version I can find is 1.4. Yeah, that was... From then on, everything after that I made, I had tested. That was what finally got through my head. How horribly that game ended up being.
Hey, you live and you learn, at least.
That's why I was really
So-
fucking happy that I did not know about the wiki's existence before I fucking... Or right when I was making fucking hardcore and shit. Holy fuck. Could you imagine if I released that on the wiki? I'd be fucking...
It looks like we're killing the other kid up there.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's iconic. That's some fucking iconic NATO. Terrible.
And I could actually see the translation of your humor between that and your Happy Wheels maps.
Yeah, exactly, right? Right?
You know,
God,
Justin
yeah, exactly.
Bieber, pure Chuck Norris.
Pure Chuck Norris.
And what was the one in Flippy Flippy like? You thought this game was over, didn't you, Squidward?
Oh my god. No, don't even fucking remind me about that. Holy fuck. Right after you beat a stage, there's this fucking guy who just tells you whatever the fucking front of the guy said. Ah, terrible. Ah, stop making me remember. Ah. Ah.
You should be proud of it.
Should I?
It's hilarious, dude. Come on. Anyway.
Oh
So-
yeah, that was so good.
Anyways. So, at this point, I'm actually starting to become... I started to become actually a decent member of the community from then on. I was still an idiot, but I actually started improving. And a catastrophe hit the forums that is known as spam bots. Everyone remember just how awful that was? Just how many spam bots ended up joining in such a short period of time? Like, we went from like 75 members to 1,040 something in like a month. I remember seeing there's so many members that started with the word Cartero. And if anyone wants to know how I ended up becoming a mod in the community, it's because I put the time in to report spam bots.
Yep. That's all it took.
Because there's a
That's all
thread on
took.
it. Like, if you see a spam bot, post the user link to it in here. And I posted like 100 of them in there. Like, just over and over again. Eventually, Starster was like, "Hey, you're pretty good at this. You want to be a mod?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll be a mod." And so that's when things got interesting. It only got worse from there for a while. Like, I got to the point where there were spam bots that were actually posting porn and shit. Yeah, and that there's one specific post that I so vividly remember, or I wish I could remember the whole phrase because I found it so dumb at the time. And it was one of those spam bots that like would only post porn titles. Like, it wouldn't post any leaks or anything, but it was like the titles of them, or like tags. And there's one specific one that went something like, in the first half of it, gay was mentioned 3 times. And then towards the end, there's like gay sauna, Batman, gay. And I remember those 4 words in that order very specifically. I just remember that from my time as a mod on the forum.
Gay sauna, Batman, gay.
Yeah.
Man.
And it got to a point where I couldn't. At the time, it was like middle school, 9th grade-ish, where at some points during class, I would like browse the forums and shit on school computers. And it got to a point where I couldn't browse the forums on a school computer because there's so much porn being posted by spin bots. It was got bad.
Good.
And there's so much of it that, like, when I got home to do it on my laptop, it would lag my laptop to the point where it was almost impossible to do anything. It was really bad. Eventually, the Star Wars managed to finally implement a questionnaire thing and signing up to the, and they got all of Bates to be an admin who eventually deleted all of them. Yeah, that was a whole mess.
Wait, what happened?
But-
Started just fucking deleted the admins? Or like fucking... What?
All of Bates became an admin. Getting rid of all of the spam bots he could. He was like the only one really doing anything at the time.
Yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever happened to him?
Fucking
Completely disappeared.
Just gone. Exploded.
Shoutouts to Spoon God wants it to be a zombie survival.
How the fuck do you remember that name? What the fuck?
I even remember the name of Wolf's game. Snoikop the Hit Hack Hoy.
No.
Wait, Wolf made a game?
He made a very poor quality Sonic game.
I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Damn.
Roger once made a video of that game while Wolf was talking in the background. And like at the end of it, Wolf put, subscribe to Wolf, and Roger was like, no, stop, no, don't subscribe to this man. It was really funny.
Classic Wolf.
I think that was my first introduction to Wolsk too. It was Snowy Cock.
Zomgwayne and...
I remember that dude. I remember Zomgwayne.
Shit, I'm missing out. Who the fuck
There's
was
so
that
many
guy?
old faces. Anyway, so at some point in 2014, while I was just really bored, I was procrastinating on my homework, of course.
Okay.
And I decided, I have an idea. I made a little small map in RNJ, recorded myself playing it, deleted all the blocks and everything, and only kept the ones in the perimeter, and then uploaded that RNJ map. And it was like, if anyone can try to replicate this map or make something that I think is really cool out of this, then you'll win this contest for today, and you get to make your own map for next week.
That shit was 2014?
Yeah,
Doesn't feel like
2014, 2015 ish.
No fucking way. Damn. I thought that was like fucking 2016. That's fucking old. Shit.
That was like the peak of the pre-Discord community, I think.
Yep,
was the RNJ shit.
That's when when RMJ was fucking peaking.
That was so fun doing that. And it's a shame it petered out so quickly.
You know what that fucking
But
reminds
then I was
me
like,
of?
so around the time when J-Tool came out, that like things started to peter out with that.
Yeah. But what that shit reminds me of is fucking Pandy's weekly Fangame podcast
Oh yeah.
contest that he was fucking hosting. Yeah. Shit is fucking gone. This is the saddest shit.
Yeah.
Ended like fucking
That was fun when it lasted.
2014 or whatever the fuck. Yeah. Dude, I fucking love Pandy. What a guy.
That's when I realized Crysis was one of my least favorite games I had effort put into it.
Fucking Crisis.
I still hate that game with a passion.
It's
And I will never like it.
It's very alright. It's very alright.
And remember when we got that in a roulette race?
Yeah,
And,
we
like
had.
I got to stage 2, and like I was so mad at the game already that I just quit out then.
Dude, you remember fucking roulette races with like the fucking big boys? The fucking big guys. Yeah, exactly. Back in like fucking 2015 or whatever the fuck. Damn. Inferno's baby rage. We've all fucking baby raged at one point, I'm sure. Except for like, I don't know. Fucking 1%. Big fuck. I was all over the fucking
I
place.
baby rage about a lot of games.
Yep. Big fuck. But yeah.
What other shit have I done? The man who shoots more men.
And that's when Fangame.es was a thing. Fuck yes.
I remember that lobby.
Fuck if I remember. First time I fucking got really mad. I was never the type of guy to just fucking go out my way and fucking rant on people's like fucking community or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Except for fucking K3. I beating K3 was like, okay, if you beat K3, if you were like in the top 10 fucking first clears, your cock was like at least 7 inches, right? At the time. I thought of it like that, right? And I was really fucking ground the fuck out of that game, right? Wow, right? Fucking, I was that type of guy. And then all I did was like fucking coming into Stonks and Yo-Yo stream. I was like, hey, I beat this shit. How do you do this shit? How do you fucking do that? Etc. Right?
Remember when CD Man just popped in the streams and say he progressed X K3 afterwards?
The fucking tube, dude. Let's go. Remember when fucking that guy just fucking came into the fucking Chirach fucking Fangame marathon shit? Just take off his shirt in the middle of the street.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
At the end of it all, he like, took his shirt off and he had to take him out. They had to take him out the shoot.
Dude, I remember. Okay. I remember fucking. I met CD Mans back in like 2014 when he was grinding K3 Shining Bright. I remember this because like he was like one of the first people where I actually fucking talked to on stream or whatever. I was like, holy fuck, this boss is easy. Why haven't you beaten it? I was that type of guy, right? I was that type of fucking retard that would just come into your chat and go like, oh hey, I beat this in like 14 hours. How much are you far into this? And I was like, oh. I was that type of guy, right? I was the most obnoxious person you can fucking think of, right? When it comes to fucking bragging and all that. Terrible. And then I got like fucking C-Day, man. It's fucking Fire Bandicoot, etc. Fuck if I know. Yeah, that's me talking. I got nothing, dude.
Yeah, going back to the FM shit, when he took his shirt off, I still want to believe that the reason why he didn't show up for, I think, the Uhuhu race that was after that was because he got banned for taking his shirt off. I really want to believe that.
TJ was fucking panicking at the time, or whoever the fuck was running that. I'm pretty sure. Let me see if I got that casual. Let me. I mean, this works, right? This shit works. But like, we can only see one beautiful face at a time, so fuck if I know.
I've never really talked with Blue Mage before, Watson.
Talk when it. Blue Mage, man. I honestly don't know anything about Blue Mage, quite honestly. I know that he made like 2 games. That's it.
He made Blue Mage 2. That's like all I know, and that's fire.
Yeah, I don't know. And then like fucking Blue Mage 2 was like a fucking thing for like a million years. And then like it got released like... Did it get released? I actually have no idea.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was released eventually.
Yeah.
It was leaked a few times, and he had to completely make it both times. Every time it happened.
I don't know why the fuck I didn't know that actually. In that case, that game has fucking lost its hype or whatever, like really quickly. Because I'm pretty sure people were like fucking looking forward to that, right? Something. Yeah, he was only like a few fucking selective people who just fucking streamed that fucking testing shit. You know, fucking talking about all this, right? It reminds me of Namega's cat project or whatever. Or whatever the fuck. He was just fucking, I don't know. We had this Discord. Fucking everyone was pumping out levels. Everyone was just like going ham and all that shit.
I bet like What was the last level I made?
I mean, like,
what atomic number is calcium?
yeah, I fucking made like 2 levels and that's it. I was gone. Here's what he said, right? He said if you made more than 2 or 3 screens or whatever, I'm giving you this game for free on Steam, right? I'm giving you keys or whatever. I was like, oh fuck. Okay, my time to shine.
Okay.
And my time to shine. I was
Calcium is
expecting to
20.
make like more than 10 levels.
So
and it's never
I
happened.
made 20 levels for Cat.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I actually got in because I haven't seen much of it. But I know I made 20.
Okay.
And like almost all of them are like on hard. Like the hardest difficulty only. God bless.
Did you get your fucking free key though? That's the hard question. That's the hard question. Did you get the fucking free key or not, Inferno?
Yeah, I bought it normally. I think I left at some point in the development.
Oh yeah. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, that shit was a classic. Fucking Cat. Namiga's a really fucking nice guy, actually.
Yeah.
He's really fucking open to everyone. Legit. Yeah. Namiga was like the fucking center of attention for like fucking a year or so. Really fucking sick. Victory Royale. Yo, what the fuck, Moose? Oh no, oh no. Namiga sounds like
If I-
Does he? If anything, he sounds like Nogard, right? Just a bit. Just a bit. I don't fucking
Domo is the best Fangame on the.
stop. Just
Hello, podcast.
fucking next stream we're getting Nogard into this
Please,
fucking
play it,
podcast.
don't mind.
Can we please get no
We're just
guard
gonna
in the
fuck him up.
podcast.
Terrible. Best part about this podcast, by the way, is when fucking Skoldu just left immediately after joining the fucking podcast, right?
Yeah.
After like
What
a
a
minute,
gamer.
he's like, he's fucking gone.
See, next one we're gonna have 2 special guests, Skull and whoever.
Cole and someone
Can
else.
we-
I don't know.
Can we try to get an interview where we somehow get No
You're
Guard
very
and
casual.
Wolsk into the same stream?
Oh my god, we have to fucking convince each of them individually that it's, like there's no one else, it's just us, and then it happens.
Uh-oh, there's some scheduling errors.
There's scheduling there.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So is that like your entire Fangame story of?
Let me think. Oh yeah, I forgot one thing. So, since we were talking about I want to be the geezer earlier, good old Star Oz.
Oh,
Wait, question: are Star Oz and Stars are different people?
they are.
Yeah.
100%. How the fuck do you know? What?
Star Wars from
Dude, I
Stars
don't know
Wars from
anybody.
the
I don't
fuck?
know fucking anybody.
Star Wars from Illinois. Star Oz is somewhere in like Russia, Ukraine, somewhere like that. He speaks a Cyrillic language at the very least. But anyway, Star Oz. Oh man, I had some real fun times with people trying to ask me to ban that guy from the forum. It was a real fun time. So this was back when the Needle Talk Skype group was a thing. And like when Star Oz was more prominent on YouTube and Dill Fruit at the start. If you remember, I remember like an account on Dill Fruit called Just. That wasn't actually Just, that was Star Oz and pretending to be him and doing a horrible job at it. God, that was such a mess. But oh, dude, Nader. I remember seeing one video Star Oz uploaded, and it was. Remember when you got the world record at Ortway?
Oh yes, yeah, and then he fucking just reposted that video or
He
whatever.
uploaded a video. He had the title of that video was identical to the title of your world record video,
Okay.
but he recorded himself playing it, and it took him like 3 times as long to beat the game as it took you.
What a fucking
And your
guy,
video
dude.
was like 50 seconds long. His was like 2.5.
This fucking guy, right? Staros, he's like the fucking Apple Man of our era, right? He's like fucking Apple Man 1.0. This fucking Apple Man's from another fucking dimension, right? Fucking second version. Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. So at some point, Staros joins the forums, and he's actually fairly tame on there. He's just being a slight idiot at some points. And there's at one point where he made the classic thread, all girds game maker.
Yes.
Game 3.
Yeah. Yeah. That was one that I fucking actually posted on the forum for once. I never fucking did it until
was
that
like-
point. Yeah.
Everybody was like, LOL gamers, like, oh boy, I can't wait to use all these girds in my fan game.
That's
and-
right.
And I remember specifically making one post on it where like I took grid, a few spaces, grid, a few spaces, enter, a few spaces, grid. Like I made a grid out of grids and made it, and used the forum code to make it all scroll to the left. I remember I got Clays and laugh at that at least. But yeah, after like a week or two of that, at some point, there was a few people who got on my case about getting him banned. Because I was only a global mod in the forums, I couldn't actually do that.
Right.
Because Star Wars knows how to give permissions. So all I could do was move topics, delete posts, and stuff. It's like, I was basically a sectional moderator, but for every section. And that was basically all I could do. I couldn't even warn people. Considering how inactive the admins were, it was kind of ineffective for the forums, if you ask me. But yeah, everyone kept asking me to ban Star Oz. It got to a point where, like, it was almost a daily basis. There's one specific person who's prominent in this quest, and that person was the one and only fucking JGB.
What? Actually?
JGB. It was JGB and Ario who did it the most. They tried so hard to get Star Oz banned, and I got so sick of it, I left Needle Talk for like a day.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
And I finally was like, I tweeted Star Wars, like, people are getting on my case about this guy. Please do something about it. And I finally ended up joining back to Needle Talk. Linked the tweet, and I was like, get off my fucking case about this. I'm sick of it.
Man.
One thing I do remember about Star Wars' forum account is that in his signature he says, yes, I did make Apple II.
Exactly. Yeah. This guy's fucking just terrible. But yeah, I can fucking imagine being a fucking mod, right, for a fucking community that big or whatever. Having a fucking retard just come in, right? And then like have everyone in the fucking community say, hey, mods, do something. Do something for fuck's sake. It must be fucking hyper annoying at that point. I don't know.
It really shows how being mod is not a lot of fun. Or at least a decent sized community.
I don't know, dude. Back then, my fucking... It was like a fucking... It was like a fancy to me to be like, fucking become a mod in the IWC, but nowadays I'm just like...
Yeah,
Back when like fucking 2016, that's when I was like,
Yeah,
okay, this is fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah, now to my... Going forward with my mod stories on Discord. I was only added a global mod in Discord because I was a global mod in the 4. It was like a Godfather clause or something. Like, there's a few people who that also happened to. Like, Lemon was also an admin at the time. Got in the 4. God damn it, Skull!
Oh. Flamin' hot Cheetos.
Hell yeah.
Alright, buddy. Okay, dude. Okay.
God damn it, Skull. Yeah, I would like to share a bit of my thoughts about eventually becoming an admin on the Discord.
Yep.
And some of my real frustrations to that. Yeah. Get it right.
Fucking nerd. Idiot.
Real talk, Hungry Imp doesn't get used as much as it should anymore.
Feels
It makes
fucking
me
bad.
sad. I remember when that, like, a lot of the big streamers in the community had added that.
Yep.
Its downfall was when Stonk removed it to add wah-wah emotes. It's like, it's understandable, they're fucking cute, but it's Hungry Imp, come on. It's me. Anyways. So, got damn admin on the floor.
Look
On
at this guy. Look at this
Discord.
fucking guy.
It's like quite a bit more stressful than you might think it is, considering, like, I'm a type of person who doesn't really like to get on people's cases that much. And there's some points where I'll snap, and I may say a few things that is a bit harsh, but like most of the time I try to.
That's nice. Oh,
I got-
that's actually nice. I like that. Alright. Dude, can I get some fucking hot Bucks W's up in this bitch? Please and thank
Bucks W.
you. Very important emote. This emote has fucking died like, I don't know, a year ago. When fucking Max just, I don't know. Just fucking stopped. I don't know, fucking went into his hiatus or whatever the fuck. What is this?
It's invisible.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Cool
Anyways,
and good. Alright. Alright, so
at
continue.
some point during my senior year, I used to, before calculus tests, I'd write Hungry Imp on the board for inspiration.
Yeah, I fucking
Nice.
remember that.
Nice.
It was a good time. Anyway, where should I start? Alright, so I actually want to go into a bit of some drama that I ended up getting involved in the IWC over the years.
Oh no.
So,
What's about you
They
being
were-
a tool?
and that was Twitch drama. I'll get to that eventually. And that's like one of the last things I'll get to. But if anyone remembers, at one point, hang on, there's one thing I remembered first: some Skype drama. So the reason, so at one point in the main forums, it was a dark history for me. I feel so stupid for this, but I remember the one and only piece of cheese 87 going into some.
Alright.
There's one specific thread where he was being his usual self in there, and I got pissed off at him because of it. Like, I got righteously pissed off at how he was behaving, because he wasn't accepting our retardedness. I don't know. The sense of
How
humor
dare
came.
you?
It was, yeah, he was kind of, and eventually, at some point, I got into a similar argument over the IWC Skype group over that. And yeah, I ended up leaving the Skype group for good after that. And for a long time, I ended up hating peace.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good lord.
Yeah, I remember having... Dude, okay, Skull Dude, right? I actually used to hate the fuck out of Skull Dude before. Yeah, I really did. Cause like, okay. And he used to hate me, alright? I'm justified somewhat. So, okay. So you got Skull Dude, right? He was like fucking talking to, I don't know, this one fucking 14-year-old or whatever the fuck on Twitch. And I don't know, he was just like helping him make Needle or whatever the fuck. And Skull Dude back then really fucking hated the needle back then. So he pretty much just hated my ass. And I don't know, at one point we just like fucking confronted or whatever the fuck. I actually don't remember if we did fucking confront, but it was still fucking really interesting. Fucking terrible times. But yeah, I don't know.
Going back to Discord drama, there's one specific day where I halfway sarcastically called Crimson Needle 1 trash in IWC.
Halfway sarcastically.
Like, I don't like the game, but I don't think it's absolute trash.
I guess that's fair.
I think it's a mediocre game at best now. But like, anyway, so I said it was trash, and there's one specific person who kind of got a little pissy about it. Got really mad about it. His name was BBF.
Oh, this is this.
Dot.
It was. Yeah, he had got really mad at me for calling Crimson Needle 2 trash. And let me see if I can actually pull this up. Or Crimson Needle 1, I mean. Yeah, there's 4 results in IWC for CM1 as trash. And they were all around the same time. Let's see. I say, if only CM1 wasn't trash garble itself, meme face. That's what I said.
Meme face.
And let's see, how far down was it?
Are you just fucking looking at your Skype logs or whatever?
Discord.
Ah.
Trying to go back up. And, this was when Thunder Keenan was around.
Man. Oh my god. Sunder Lamau. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Hang on, I'm getting there. I was going to pull out a few specific quotes.
There's only one Sunder I know. I assume it's not the same one.
Sunder Keenan? Oh shit.
It was like, okay, are people calling CM1 bad? Lul. I say, yes, me included.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here. Nah. About 100 times more fun than all the games you ever made, Inferno.
Ooh.
Okay, your point being, you lost all your rights to talk about other games with your shit aids. So I can't give my own opinions of a game because you didn't. Okay. You make bad deals, so clearly your judgment is terrible. That's your opinion. And then Thunder comes and says, fall into the snow is good, though. Releasing shit needle on purpose, knowing that it's shit. Really great. I don't think my recent stuff is shit. It makes you as dumb as people releasing untested aids. If I learned his lesson about that already, BBF. Are you actually getting mad over this? And I was like, I released Voodoo Jump mid-2016 and removed it because I realized it was dumb. I haven't done anything like that since. This was April 2017. I don't make games because I know I would make bad games. It's called being smart. And I actually take the time to make my games enjoyable. Plus, have you even given all my recent stuff a decent attempt? And then, anyways, it devolves into where it goes into BBF being like saying, I like creativity, so I won't bother. And it's like, kind of putting himself in a hole at the time. At some point it gets to where he says, "Why is this argument even a thing? No one of you know me at all, because this community is full of scum." And it got to a point where he even acknowledges that, or he acknowledged that he was someone who started it, and it was a whole fucking mess. It was real bad. And that was my first real bit of drama in the Discord. Just to give a bit of history there.
Being in drama just fucking blows ass. I'm that type of guy who just doesn't want to fucking deal with anything. With just anything.
To be quite honest, I still don't really forgive BBF for what he did then.
Yeah,
I still don't really.
rough.
Dude, I don't fucking. I don't even think I could create beef with anyone. Like,
It really is
me
easy
and
when you
BBF
think
don't
about it,
have
honestly.
beef. Like, we speedrun the same thing, and we just like run.
There's really only actual beef within the community anymore.
Yeah, no, there's none except that one, except for one guy who I never want to be associated with again. But that's whatever.
Yep.
It's really two people. Those are
Yeah, I got like
Lemon
two
and
other
Clink.
people. I'm not gonna name call them, but it's fucking.
I don't fucking care. If they know they hate me, I don't fucking care. I hate Lemon and Clink. I have to say it right here and now.
Oh shit! You heard it here first, folks, or something. I don't know.
I don't ever want to associate with either of them ever again.
Yeah, I just don't name call because I don't fucking want to bother. It's like, okay, now shit on this guy because I hated him. Don't? Question mark.
I'm not gonna shit on him. I just say I hate them.
You're right. You're right. But then like people are on my ass for like the next fucking 24 hours, and they send me like fucking paragraphs and shit. That happened to me like fucking twice now after all this fucking, you know, you know, the fucking game making shit that happened recently. People just gave me like fucking paragraphs and shit, and I had to read through all that, and I had to fucking reply to them. It's like fucking replying to like fucking your boss's emails. It's fucking terrible. It's not fucking bad. That's why I don't really want to fucking bother with drama anywhere.
Oh yeah, remember that one time a Gil Lovegood told me to kill myself?
Wait, is that real?
Yep, it is.
Yeah,
Oh my!
there was one
fucking
time in the
God.
IWC where like me and 128 and a couple other people were talking shit about the Lovegood Cruise games, like Mauricio, Lovegood, a little bit of Slendy, all the. But yeah, like I know Slendy and Mauricio were like, I don't care. Our game is shit, we don't care. But Lovegood took that personally. And so he up and goes the next day onto Delphi. He reviews Monochromatic of all games. And says like, you think this is better than our shit? Stop living.
Yep, yeah.
He also
Wow.
reviews like one of 128's games as well, although he doesn't tell him to kill himself in that one, I don't think. But yeah, we ended up having a legitimate argument over DMs over that. I still have the chat logs. I don't think I actually talked to Gil at all since then.
Oh man. Yeah, that guy is a really fucking stubborn boy. I haven't seen him in like a million years though. It's been like fucking months or whatever. It's fucking weird. Actually, last time I saw him was when somebody just posted a fucking KTL dick pic. And he was like, "Good job!" exclamation mark.
Yeah, I saw that.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
He just came out of nowhere, and then the guy who fucking posted the picture was like, "Oh my god, it's you! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
Oh my god.
And then his penis got hard, probably. Like 1 more inch. It's all good.
Alright, so
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty fucking hungry. I don't know about you guys. I haven't fucking
Yeah.
eaten anything.
I'm having lasagna for dinner. That's why I wouldn't have been
Yeah.
available for like a 6 o'clock time.
You big
My
fuck.
end.
wait, Inf, do you have anything else to add as like a final story?
Yeah.
Like a final closer?
Let me think here.
This is very important. This is very
The
important.
Tool one is pretty good, but that's honestly relevant enough that most people know.
I suppose.
Like,
Artie, you're
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
incorrect. I'm sorry, you just got shit taste. 100%.
wait, who's having lasagna?
Me?
Yeah,
Bro.
so fucking good. Ah,
Lasagna. But
and so forth.
I think the last thing I can really think about other than when I finally decided to leave the moderator team was the Tool story. So I realize now after the fact that he was being completely facetious about it all.
What does that mean?
And that's how it usually is in Song Chat, but at one point, Well-
What does facetious mean?
like, very not serious.
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
But at some point, Sonic was doing some roulette and stream, and he got this one game called Escape the Hell Temple, I think, some random needle game I've never even played. That's
Alright.
important, by the way, but at some at some point, Sonic gets to this really with a vine and something, and Kale was like, and Kale says something on to the effect of, I wonder if this is this jump is the reason why Inferno rated this game impossible on Del Fruit. And Sonic was like, you're just trying to make me look at the page. I'm not going to look at it. And he says, Kale goes on to say, like, yeah, but he does, yep, and he didn't review the game, but he does this stuff all the time. And Sonic was like, I think he doesn't. And then Kale says, I wouldn't be surprised if he did because the guy's a tool.
Yeah, because him is a tool.
And then comes Gab with his fucking memes and shit.
Oh,
Soul
yeah.
ended up showing me those logs, and at first it kind of got to me a little bit. To be completely honest, and I realized that he's just being a complete idiot like he usually is in Stonk's chat. Like, if you see how he acts in
Yeah.
Stonk's chat, he's always like that.
Yeah, no, that just seemed like him talking. The talk, it didn't seem like anything.
But in any case, the way I handled it was the best. I completely embraced it. I am now a tool,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll always be a tool, and
Infernal
I
tool.
will always rate games I can't beat as impossible.
Cooler Man 1, yeah.
Alright. I believe. Is that it? Is that all? Is that the business?
I mean, we both talked about our history a lot,
We
about where we came from, you know. All this, that.
This is an interesting
story.
podcast. If you can even call this a podcast. I like this. This is nice. This is a pretty fucking sick experiment. I don't know if you guys fucking enjoyed it, but I was like,
Yeah, that was good.
I
Can't wait for
would-
next week when we have a guest.
I really have fun with this.
yeah. Cause
Yeah,
okay,
next
we're
up, show up on time, please.
yeah. What the fuck? I was like fucking telling you the exact times, right? All right, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Sorry about that.
Nobody
Alright,
came
so,
up.
so it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, alright? Nader couldn't start till fucking 2 because he couldn't get shit to work. Gab didn't join till an hour later. Skull dipped as soon as it started.
Yeah.
I had homework.
You said you
A Saturday? In a Saturday? Are you kidding me? Damn.
Yeah, I have to do shit. I gotta do it on Sunday. Fucking
Yeah.
doing like shit on Sunday at
I
2
got
p.m.
254 story.
I woke up at let's see, it was 12:30 CST, so I think that's an hour later
Okay.
for you. And then I went up and took a shower, and then I ate a little bit, or went to get stuff to eat,
All right.
and then I joined in. So that took like
Shit.
an hour.
And then yeah, fucking everyone gave their story and shit. At least now you fucking know better about us or some shit. I don't know. At everyone. Something
Who's
I don't
the
know. This
special
is
guest
what
next week?
It's like
Nader,
getting
I have
bombed
my
Yes.
pass for this time. I made a little prize for you.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Look in fucking in your chat and tell me how does that look?
Let me see.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Whoa!
I like
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
really good.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Shit. That actually looks really
That was a
good.
gift too. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Damn.
Wow.
Dude, look at Gab being all sexy and shit. Holy fuck.
Dude.
Let me save that
Nice.
actually. Ooh.
Yeah,
Better
save
than
that. We should use that.
better than fucking, you know, just this plain old fucking big fuck. I'm just post it here.
Yeah, it's very good.
Alright. Beautiful.
Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
All right.
well, we need like an official outro.
Do we? I mean, we just fucking yeet the fuck
I don't
out.
fucking know.
I can stay behind while you guys leave, and I just fucking give out the fucking closing statements and shit.
I mean, we can all just stay here while you end it.
Good podcast.
Doing a
Thanks a
fucking-
lot, gamers.
Thanks a lot for listening and tuning in this week for the official Scuff Fangame podcast. We all truly appreciate it. Tune in next week for when we get special guest Stunk, also known as Bad Boy Master, on the podcast. Thank you for watching.
Alright. Okay. Fucking skull. Alright, everyone's
P9
got it.
Peter.
Big fuck. Okay. So when we're planning to do, I actually have no idea when the fuck to plan the next podcast. By the way, like, I have no thoughts. Maybe next week. Maybe another time. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm really fucking a piece of shit. A lazy piece of shit when it comes to this shit. But I hope you guys fucking enjoyed this little podcast, right? This was a little bit fun, I suppose. But it's fucking
lit.
stuck in for a long fucking time. It's like 3 hours. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got water
We
and
got
stuff, so.
we actually got an idea who the next guest is. Actually,
Do we do? Oh shit.
yeah, we do. Dot.
Yeah,
But
it's
like,
Sans.
look. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
This is it, right?
Okay.
This is it.
Okay, so basically, this is it.
Bummer, please. But nah.
shit.
This was an idea that we always fucking wanted to do, but we're way too fucking lazy to organize or whatever the fuck. So I don't know. Eventually we'll fucking do the fucking.
Honestly, like
business.
midday Saturday is always good for me.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's usually good for me as well.
Any
Will
day
it
except
ever
Saturday is
end?
good for me. Laugh.
Terrible. Alright. Have a. Thank you, everyone, for fucking watching.
So we sing an exit outro in unison? Alright.
Terrible. Alright, but thank you guys for fucking
Can I get a
watching, and have a.
Can I get a horrible in chat?
Everyone.
Can we get a horrible in chat?
Terrible. Alright, later, guys.